One Piece would
I click
disagree.
the button.
All anime would disagree, Josh.
Yeah, because I think like in their
What do you mean?
minds, it's like, oh, they go all the way up here, but it's probably just like no, they go to like revert, sort of like weightlessness, middle ground, right? Like
Have you guys
Under
seen
the arms, water wings.
Yeah.
throw
Yeah,
back there.
Yep, that's
You
it.
just
Just throw
time
it
up in a
back.
messy bun, and then you just there was an anime where someone shot a sniper bullet
Oh,
and
yes.
the girl like jiggled her breasts and
Yes.
the bullet like passed between
Yes.
the breasts jiggling.
Yes.
And someone said, "Do you guys understand how like the harmonics of that situation would work?" And they
The
broke
physics.
down
No
like
shit.
speed of bullet, speed of the tit, and then like
Oh
how
my
much
God.
sound
Like and
energy
it was
would
like
be released.
both tits going like this.
Yeah,
and then
they're
like,
doing like this.
whoosh, and then
It was- Yeah, and it was basically like they would produce so much like sound and speed that it would like erupt a beam of like a force, like a
Like, you've
concussive
seen
force
that-
beam from her tits.
Like the guy that cooked a steak by slapping it. Like it's
Yeah.
that real?
It was crazy.
Did that work?
yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
anime
he
or
had
real
to
life?
slap it. No, like he made a machine that's just slapped a steak, and it was like something like 1,000,000 slaps or whatever. Cooked it to medium rare.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone.
This is like our normal show. This is like what we talk about, and this is Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons to
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
And
Because this is
hopefully
what we
you-
have to know. Like when you cast Thunderwave, like what BPM do your breasts need to
Mhm.
vibrate
Breast per
to
minute.
blast the concussive force?
Breast per-
Right, Pat?
Hell yeah.
Totally.
No one in
I agree
this
with everything.
party. No one in our
I was totally.
party.
I was
It's like, I'm not.
listening. I was listening to everything you said, and yeah, sure.
Pat said,
Pat is
girl.
so rude. Like literally not engaging with his buds.
Pat said, I won't be.
I'm,
I won't
I'm
be
doing
this."
posties. And yeah, sorry. We're like purging a ton of stuff in our basement, baby stuff and things like that. And there was someone here like loading it, and of course there was like, "How are we doing on time? I need help. Let me carry this. Let me help you." It's.
They're like, no, we got it. As they get their
It's like-
walker and like scoot.
I was like, I just got like a thing. Oh, you can just go inside. I'm like, that's gonna be weird for both of us. You start hearing my voice change and stuff on the other side of this wall.
Oh no, dude, you got to delete that shame. You got to be free of that.
Oh yeah, they're over there getting like baby stuff, and they hear me going, "It's not welcome."
It's not welcome. Yes. No, you have to get. Yeah, you have to start doing that in the Ubers now. Like,
Goodness.
just got to do it. No shame.
K-Weirich found the guy slapping the meat to cook it up video.
Yes.
Brett, what have you done?
What did I do?
The
What'd I
slapping
do?
meat to cookie.
He's just cooking meat.
He's just cooking meat by slapping.
Go
it.
drink a glass of milk, Pat.
I don't. I will go get a glass
Pat,
of milk.
you're freaking out. You need your
I will
damn
go
milk.
get. I will go get.
Pat, if you
All right.
if you go,
I should have filled this up with milk.
no, that would have been lit. That would have been fun.
Come away. There's just like my mustache.
Oh my god,
is all
I'm just gross like Pat is. I put half
No.
and half in my coffee.
Oh yeah. Pat, next time we hang
No.
out, we're gonna do a got milk picture.
Sorry, I actually don't sully my coffee.
What?
Okay, drag me. I was over here being nice to you, Pat.
I hate you,
Milk.
Pat.
Actually, I do. I do enjoy an occasional. The 90% of the coffee I consume is just straight espresso or dark roast, like cold brew, black. But occasionally a good cappuccino or something is nice.
I
We
put
all
maple
like our
syrup
coffee
in
like we
that.
like our men.
A cortado.
Not the
Mhm.
flex you think it is. Just make a tasty drink, Pat. Just make
I
it
love a
tasty.
I
tasty drink.
legitimately like the flavor of extremely strong dark coffee, like diesel fuel coffee. I legitimately like the flavor.
I
Actually, like
Diesel
the
fuel coffee that had
lighter,
liquor in
real
it.
sweet.
the less strong it is, the more likely I'm going to put something in it, like a creamer and some sweetener or sugar, because I feel like the flavors, meh.
So, yeah, I said earlier that we all like our coffee like we all like our men. So I think this is revealing a lot about all of us. Because I like my coffee white and cold.
Mm. Sweet.
Sweet, white, and cold. Yeah.
Mulatto, I guess.
I
Tan?
remember, I remember Susie
I
was
love to say
saying
that word
she
still.
likes her coffee without any dick in it. Yeah.
Valid.
That's
There you
So
go.
valid. I'm the opposite. Susie and I are the opposites in that regard. I would love my coffee with dick.
See, I don't like coffee.
A good 401k.
Right.
Benefits.
I like my coffee with a 401k in it.
I'll
Yeah.
say it, an allowance from, I don't care. I
Student
don't care
loan
what that looks
forgiveness?
like and what people would say on Reddit. Yeah. 10
Yeah.
years older, an allowance, and memory issues. I'll take it.
Yes.
Memory
Looking
is
for a coffee and finance.
hmm Easily bamboozled by me, not the rest of the world. I ain't
Yes.
trying to lose all my shit on some damn apes he tried to buy. Fuck.
Yeah. Doesn't want to leave the house, but wants me to leave the house a lot and will give me
Mhm.
so much money to like do whatever I want. Like, no, go have fun. Go have fun.
I also want them to leave the house too. How can we have both? I want both.
Sometimes I want both, but sometimes I'm like, dude, if you just want to stay in this house and let just finance me to do whatever I want,
Mhm.
okay.
What if they bought me a house?
That's what I'm saying. If I
That's
was
a
like,
lot
hey,
for coffee, but
that's a
I
lot for
stick by
coffee.
it.
that's
If
a
a
lot.
coffee bought me a house, it'd be
That's
a banger.
real bougie
Yeah.
coffee.
That's real bougie. But
Uh,
I'd take it.
how's everyone doing? K-Work, you're maintaining your streak. 45. That's wild. I'm gonna cry
10K.
if we do something weird and you miss, like when I streamed V Rising yesterday. Like I said, I almost was like, I gotta make sure K-Work knows.
Yes.
But
We love you, Kay.
I think it's a situation where as long as they hit it up within a certain amount of time, it won't break. I don't really know what it is.
I don't know how it
Mhm.
works either. Twitch invented that, and I was like, okay, cool.
Right, like for the charity stream, it wasn't. You have to watch every single one to get the streak. Lowest stakes thing ever? Maybe for you. I'm emotionally invested.
There you go. I'm doing good. I'm just sitting here smelling bad because it's very warm in Florida, and I hate it. So I'm
I have
sweaty
a-
all the time.
I have a weird thing where I have to. I don't think I've ever done an episode of this show or any of the previous seasons of this show not like fresh, like showered, clean, deodorant, cologne. There's something
that's
about
so fucking weird, Pat.
no. I'm saying like I have a weird thing, even though it's virtual. I
It
have
is.
to
It
be
is
like
weird,
I have to feel like yeah.
I
I'm
would
like
love
the
to feel
always.
that, Pat, but
the
I
opposite.
don't have kids, so kids don't wake me up in the morning to be prepared like that. So that's like
I
your
wanna
advantage.
feel like that, but I
I'm up
simply do
every
not have
day,
the
so
energy.
I'm
early.
usually dirty.
Yeah.
I'm usually actively dirty. Like I usually change my shirt right before we stream, throw my hair up, and I'm like dirty. I should have taken a shower before we did it, but instead, I was doing other stuff, not important things. I was looking
No,
at
I
wrestling.
think I think it's fun when you're dirty, Tim. Like when I was over
dirty.
and you were like,
You know
I'm
what,
like, you're
though?
like, I'm a little filth
Long
pig, and you like roll
hair
around.
looks
It's great.
looks better dirty sometimes.
Yeah.
It does.
It's
Yeah.
harder to put my hair up when it's completely clean. Because
Yeah.
it's like, and you know, like, Josh is joking, but like Josh was there when I did my patented shower every other day thing that sometimes goes to every 3 days if I'm not paying attention the right way or if I just choose to. It's not a big deal. I don't stink that much. Sometimes my
No,
hair
Tim does
smells
not
a lot
stink.
like
I'm
hair, but-
I'm like I probably average 2 showers a day more than I average 1 shower a day. I have a problem.
I don't work
I
out,
only do
so-
2 showers a day if I.
The working out, I mean that helps. Where it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get real sweaty, I'll do a second shower.
I'm that person who showers like 1 to 2 times a week.
Hell yeah. King.
Pat, your water bill must be nuts.
It's great.
Right.
It's a lot. Yeah. I
Twice
also
a
go
day.
through a lot of
Every
deodorant.
day.
I don't know. I'm it's a combination of I was already very hyper conscious or self-aware of like personal hygiene and any musk, because I'm also a bigger guy too. But also my wife has a very sensitive nose too. So I'm like always like, nope, gotta shower. I moved a few boxes, got a little sweaty, gotta clean up, try to fresh it up. Like I'm like
Yeah.
it's
You
a lot
keep
up
some
here
of your
in the
natural
noggin.
stuff, Pat. Get out
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
here.
natural scent is good. I will admit though, sometimes if you got like a sniffies appointment, sometimes you want to like rinse off a little bit for that, like as a courtesy. But
I know I'm
One time, Pat
a
didn't
swamp
shower
monster after a
twice,
workout.
and his wife was just like, "Get the fuck out of the room."
Yeah, I guess it is possible Pat just stinks. Right? Like he has rotten sweat. I don't know. Maybe.
yeah, I feel like I have rotten sweat, but I think that's just because I can't smell myself outside of when it is truly foul. So I think that's like my all the time when
Yeah.
it's not. Because I had one of my super hot neighbor, his wife, was like, "You always smell so good," and I was like, "It's the highest praise that I've ever gotten." Oh my god!
Sometimes if I drink too
Mhm.
much, you can like just smell it like wafting off of me, and that's fun. And that's the way it is.
I have I have a problem where I'm pretty clean. I do shower occasionally, but I sit on a leather seated chair for
Ah.
work. And I don't
I
need that
run
vibrate, I guess.
cold, so I'm not like a sweaty girl, so I don't
Yeah.
have to shower that frequently.
Yeah, if I was in a position where it was like nice and chilly everywhere I went or something like that, or like I just didn't have to sweat all the time, I would probably be much more into.
Josh,
Oh,
you
like the
would love
jeans
me
thing.
in a cuddle pile because I am so cold all the time.
One of my friends back home slept on me. He like spent the night and I was really warm and he climbed on top. He was like we were chest to chest sleeping, like he was on top of me and he was like you are so warm and he felt like a slab like a cold stone slab. Like he was ice cold and I was like, okay, we can just stay like this forever, honestly.
Like an old timey refrigerator with the ice block on top.
So nice.
Yeah.
Pat,
I don't
Let's
smell
jump
it.
in.
tell us about some pirates or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't this a pirate adventure?
No, it was like a shipwreck shores adventure.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
we're sailing the seas.
I'm a
Yeah,
pirate.
we could
You
have been
can do
pirates
it.
if we wanted to, but we just didn't. We haven't done it
I'm
yet.
gonna we'll talk. I want to address that because we're where we are because of some choices that you all have made.
Shut up.
Do you mean
Ahoy,
that
mate.
do you mean to say there are consequences to our actions, Patrick?
Ahoy, mateys! Welcome back to Wayward Shores.
Hi.
I'm going to, actually, I'm going to keep the conversation pre-roll that we were having going because I want to talk about it. Because we'll do a recap, and Brett was giving me a hard time, dear listener, about like, isn't this a pirate game? Because we're not, we're kind of embroiled in this conflict on this one island. Not a lot of seafaring happening at the moment, but I just want to make it really clear. I mapped out a number of events and levers I could pull based on choices and decisions you all made. There were a few other than, Faustino Appadown showing up and basically demanding that you owe him money, things like
I
that.
hate that
Other
guy.
than that, that was like thrust upon you. Other than that, I have all of these different maps planned out based on the choices you all make of what you do and who you align with and what side quests you take, and it all feeds back in. There's it's like imagine a bunch of
thing.
dominoes.
20 full islands and cities and like a whole world that we haven't even fucking looked at. And
There is literally an adventurer's board Google Doc that you all have access to that has like 12 different things on it that all will take you to other islands if you wanted to pursue them.
Whenever
Well,
we
yeah,
do
we've
that,
been
we get
busy.
attacked by bugs.
We did get attacked by bugs, but also like, listen, I think the reality is we have a shared investment in Tempest's home that is now our home, and we want to see it thrive and flourish. And I'm not going to say it's hard to leave because, like, yes, I would love to do more island adventures and all that fun stuff, but I also want to make sure that when we come back, we don't have to have like Tempest crying, pissing, and punching the ground because you were like, I off screen killed your house. And then we're all like, well, damn.
Guess we should have saved that village. We'll
Right.
We'll remember that, Pat. It's our fault, is what we would say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, the chat's calling it a debt, by the way.
it's not a debt.
There is no debt now, baby.
Well, yeah.
Well,
we
let's
could have
I'll
gone
do
to
a
the
recap.
ocean, but there seems to be a lot of beasties in there. So no thanks. And pirates were oftentimes on land, getting up to roughhousing.
Yeah. So, on our last episode, the conflict, the war between House Appledown and House Steelbeard was kicked into full gear when, after you all delivered Sneaky Jean to Angus and he killed her, and then they made their move, and Angus and the Brass Hands attacked Niles, and Niles' bodyguard Reggie. Reggie was killed. Nimue discreetly killed Niles as he tried to flee with a crossbow bolt to the side of the skull. And Angus sort of claimed victory, saying, Bridgesport, as far as the crime goes, I'm now the crime kingpin of Bridgesport.
Yay.
Yeah, sure.
And you all went back to the back room of the Cuttlefish, expecting to like hang out or chat or talk about what comes next. And you found a bunch of the brass hands waiting for you, and they attacked you. And apparently, I mean, specifically, they wanted Steve, but you all, like the heroes that you are,
Steve's my
didn't
friend.
leave your dear
dragon.
friend.
He's our friend.
Yeah, didn't leave him out to hang him out to dry. And
Even when Steve is
that-
clearly in the wrong, we are his friend.
yeah, that
Racism
resulted
aside, we are
in
his friend, yeah.
Angus was nowhere to be found. One of the brass hands who Steve knew as Ren Doggett, a human woman, got away. I believe you have Cameron captured.
We have at least one,
You have Cameron, I think.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we do have
Yeah.
we have that
Yeah.
one, I think, yeah.
I believe you have Cameron captured. Steve, are you up or down?
I'm
I
up.
think everybody's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's night. You're in the back of the Cuttlefish. Monty and Frankie are there, the two bodyguard or sort of bouncers for the Cuttlefish. And they are basically, so I guess we'll pick it up from there. So you're standing, you have the bodies of about 5 or 6 dead brass hands lying around you. Ren got away, or she climbed up through. I mean, that just happened, I guess, seconds ago. So if someone wanted to try and run outside and see her or catch her, they could. You have Cameron restrained.
I bet those bouncers feel real badass just walking into the back room and stomping some ninjas. They didn't even take a hit.
Oh my God! You came to save our lives. They were so mean. Oh my God. Where's Angus?
They look at each other and shrug. And then you hear like a door get kicked open and some scurrying feet run around. And you see this halfling with a long white beard come running around with a giant blunderbuss rifle.
Ah!
He's like,
Blunderbussy.
"What is going on back here? Oh, what is? Oh,
Oh, that's
what
a sick
the
gun.
bloody fuck is going on? What'd you do?
They did
No, this is neutral
did it. It was
territory. No
them.
fighting."
They started it.
And Monty and Frankie, she's like, they got attacked. These ones by the pajama wearing black pajama wearing guys. Their boss. We stepped in. He's like, I knew these mainlanders were fucking pain in my ass. All right, get them.
Tell
All
him.
right, you. All right. He looks at the 4 of you. He's like, you get a pass. Remember, no fighting in the Cuttlefish.
Well, I assume there's
Yeah,
also
he-
a rule of no dying in the Cuttlefish. So I'm
He-
sorry.
he
What should we
kicks-
follow first?
He kicks like one of the dead brass hands and looks at Monty. He goes, well, at least we got some crab food for the next week.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, remember they're naked dead brass hands because we all have brass hand outfits now.
Yeah, it's very much
Yeah.
Skyrim coded. Yeah, we took all their stuff.
We took the
That's fine.
underwear so we would meet, blend in better.
They immediately take there's 4 trapdoors. They immediately take 4 of the bodies and toss and drag one
Wait,
into
you can
each
eat those.
door.
Wait, you could eat those? Is that what you
The
said?
What?
crabs are gonna eat them. I don't eat people.
Heck, you shouldn't eat people.
I mean, they attacked us, so I don't consider them people anymore. But that's fine.
I guess that's fair. We have this guy taken prisoner, but we need to meet with Angus because I need to make sure he's not mad at us. That sounds bad, and I'm not trying to be, I don't know, yelled at.
Oh, he's outside. Doing something weird. He's got like the head of an orc with on a stick. Is weird.
Okay.
So I said we should have done that. Now he's copying
Oh.
our steez.
Wait, hold on, hold on. He's outside with someone's head on a stick.
He like out like across. You go out across the bridge to the one. He's by the dock. Yeah, it's I don't know. He's doing something fucking weird.
He's gonna get arrested.
Can everyone make me a perception check?
Okay.
Oh my God, Pat! Wait,
No, don't.
Pat! Wait. I wasn't ready.
13 for old Tempest Tallahassee.
23 for Ek.
12.
1
12.
for Nimue.
You're so small. It's like...
Nimwe's watching the crabs eat the people.
Nimue can't see.
Nimue
What?
can't see.
She's not even looking.
Heck, you see Cameron messing up. It's really obvious. It's weird. Like his tongue like jamming against the inside of his mouth. Like he's I don't know, it's weird. Like he's trying to he's rubbing his tongue around a tooth or something.
You said it.
Can I put my sword in there to make him stop?
Oh, I see what you're
In
saying.
his mouth?
Yeah, I want to put my sword in there so he stops doing it.
I be very specific.
I'm gonna put my sword into his mouth so his tongue cannot do.
Is
what
it
it's doing.
wider than his mouth?
I wouldn't think so. It's a short sword, and I'm very
Okay.
little. Well, it also
Okay.
depends. Like, is he a narrow mouth little dude, or
Yeah.
does like,
X
Oh, yeah.
sword is
Like-
basically a dagger.
or does he look like he's got crazy fucking like what?
No,
what
it's just
mouth
like
are
a
we
human
looking at?
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen a whole human put. People can give girth. Oh, never mind. Anyway, I put the I just stick my sword
He
in
just
there.
he like opens really wide, like because he doesn't want to get cut on his tongue or his mouth.
Whoa,
He's
Eck,
looking at you with wide
Eck,
eyes.
don't kill him.
No, he's trying to chew on something. I bet he's trying to die.
Pull out his gold tooth.
Wait,
Pull it out.
Oh, they have like special fancy murder teeth? That's so cool. I thought that was fake.
He's like tied
You
up.
see,
right?
yeah, you see a tooth like a molar back there that's looks very differently colored than the others.
That's
I
so
like
cool.
yoink it.
I'm gonna put my foot on his forehead and like pin his head to the ground, and then I'm gonna reach in there and take it.
Come
Okay.
around, you fucking.
It
shrimp. What are
it
you
comes
doing?
out like surprisingly easy for a tooth, right? It just
Hell
kind of
yeah.
pops out, and you can see it's kind of shaped like a tooth, but it's got a weird. It's almost crumbly in your hands, and it doesn't hurt you, but it feels weird, kind of tingly, kind of like if you had like a hot pepper on your fingers, a little bit.
I am an island boy, so I don't know what that means. Was this
I
like
know.
spicy? It's not spicy to me.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's just like it feels like if you were to swallow this or something, it would be bad.
Swallow
Not
it.
bad.
Oh.
Okay, then I go to eat it.
Do you?
I don't.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
I was like, all right, let's get another character sheet.
Nimue, though.
For Josh, like it's like
Nimue could probably eat it.
Yeah.
Nimue would.
Wait,
Yeah,
bro.
Nimue would just be like eating a habanero pepper.
It's like
Yeah,
chocolate.
she would.
Just like a big burp. Just like indigestion.
Burping like a skull with crossbones cloud comes out. Sad face because it didn't work. What
Hey,
else you got in
Jesse,
there? I'm gonna dig around in his mouth while I'm pinning.
we
that's
just
so
said
gross.
no dying in the club. What the hell, bro?
He doesn't say
Does he
anything.
mumble anything?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I'm just
sword
digging
in
around in
his
his mouth while I have his
It's just
his
bottom
mouth.
jaw pinned with my sword.
Ugh.
Halfway through and down his gullet, your little legs sticking out, kicking.
Yeah.
He just,
Bro, were
he
you
says
gonna
he's
kill
gagging a bit.
yourself?
Can he talk? Does he have Hack's hands in his mouth?
Yeah, he can make noise. It's like a dentist.
No.
Dennis, yeah.
No.
I can't hear you. It's
Yeah,
gross.
he said he was
No?
gonna do it because he's a bitch. I say for him while I'm just digging around in there.
Well, we all know that, but like, or are you like? I guess. See, now we gotta interrogate you.
You did this.
Goff is like,
Like-
no torturing in the cuttlefish. Get him out. Is neutral ground. Listen,
There is like a
you come here to cuttlefish to make deals with other people. You might plan to do a torture
Uh-huh.
in the cuttlefish, but you don't do the tortures in the cuttlefish. Do you hear what that's? Do you get the distinctions?
Not really.
Okay.
If you want to
sure,
come here and
well,
talk about doing a murder or a torture or a stealing, you do that here. Yeah, you can plan all your nefarious, villainous schemes out, but you don't do them here. So if you
Okay.
want to torture the man, you take him out.
you have a man-eating fucking crab tank.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not for torture.
That's recycling.
What do you mean
That's
the
an
torture
aquarium.
doesn't happen? All right.
Where do you think I get the crabs for me crab cakes on the menu?
This is.
I told you we
Saying-
can eat people.
This feels like that club
I'm
that you
aggressively
can't talk
pointing at
about
everybody.
that everyone talks about, like no murders at the fish, but then you kill everyone and throw them to the crabs. Just like
And then you eat the
I don't
crabs.
know. The rules seem pretty fast and loose around here.
All right, well, we won't interrogate this guy.
Just kick him out of here.
We have to wait for Angus.
No,
I don't. He's been banned.
Angus has been banned?
Banned. Yeah, because his peoples. He brought him here and they caused troubles. That's a violation. He's banned.
I don't think you
Okay.
should say that. I think he's about to be the #1 bad bitch on this island, brother.
although
Well,
technically we
seems
are.
about that. There's a reason old Faustino and I had an understanding. He respected me. And he like takes the big blunderbuss.
Uh-huh.
While
There's like something about tavern
everyone-
keepers and criminals. There's like a weird.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like a strong handshake meme between them. My mom knows all about it.
While everyone's
Guys.
having this discussion, Nimue is looking over the like trap door where they like threw bodies down, just whispering like, "Spicy seashells are people pockets."
Wait, yeah, did the crabs eat the
Just
cyanide teeth?
Staring into the
Yo,
hole.
if they all have cyanide teeth, they're gonna kill so many crabs. I'm crying.
Oh no, the people are gonna eat the cyanide crabs.
Oh.
All right, before we make any like next move decisions, with like Steve's gonna be like, hey, is there like a back way out of here? Can we go out the back so we don't have to go talk to Angus? Because that seems like, I don't know, we were trying real hard not to be seen with him doing crimes.
I don't think he's out front. I think he's just like, if you go out front and like
If you go out
across
front
the bridge.
and then you go across it's really close though. Like you go out
Okay.
front and go across like one little mini bridge to an island. He's there by the docks,
And,
by the North
and
Pier
what
docks.
if the escaped hidden hand or whatever, brass hand, is gonna run?
I mean, you can go out that way. They went. That goes up and that to the other side of the dock.
Yeah, and what if they
We're
are running
under the
to
dock
Angus
right now.
first, and then their version of events, right, will be the truth to him. So, and then I turn to the bouncers. Could one of you come with us to corroborate as like a friendly third party?
They look at each other, shrug, look at Guff, and he's like, "I don't give a shit. Just make sure you're back before your shift ends." Frankie, she's like, "Yeah, I'll come with yous."
Hell
She's like-
yeah, capital.
Big orc woman. She's like, "I'll come with yous, yeah."
I go,
So we just go out the front.
Uppies,
We'll
uppies.
just go out the front.
Did I ever get my glass of milk?
I'll go get it for you. I'll give it to you. You want it in a to-go cup?
Oh, we can get roadies. Hell yeah, I want some.
Yes.
Not milk though. That's fucking weird.
Can we do a team huddle?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys. I don't want the other guys to hear this.
In the
all right?
background, they're just dragging more dead bodies over to the pit behind you as we're having this conversation.
Guys, I think most of the brass hands are like dead or hurt, right?
Mhm.
This is gonna sound like bad guy Steve talking, but like we could like go get Angus right now.
Hey, so
What do you mean get
do you
Angus?
think
Like get rid of all the
That-
bad guys.
We need Angus
So-
for when the apple bomb's coming to kill us. Sorry,
apple
sorry,
bombs?
Nimue. Sorry.
Apple bottom jeans.
They seemed really
Hey.
easy to kill, those guys.
But like, so if Angus is in charge now,
Mhm.
does that mean his bounty will go up and then we can turn his bounty in?
We should maybe we
okay.
should let it marinate a bit.
Let him marinate a bit. But if they said that the other Applebaums are coming here, we need allies. I agree with you. I think what you said is a good plan. Outside the fact that we need allies, is my opinion.
Yeah, we do know that they have like weirdos coming.
Yeah.
Or sure they're coming.
All right. I was, it could be like, oh, look, we killed Angus. He killed your.
But I do
dude."
want to do
And
that.
I'm
As I point to Steve, I do want to do that because I want more money.
All right, just the idea. We could just do
Sure,
whatever you guys
sure. Yeah, I mean, if they believed us, but knowing these assholes, I feel like good. Well, let's take care of more business, and then they're gonna shoot us in the back of the fucking head.
Yeah, if he turns into a villain, we'll just rip the cord and he'll be done with.
I mean, he is a villain. I
If
do
he
want to put
turns
that out.
into a villain.
He is a villain.
My other thought is, do we have allies or do we just have Angus? Because all of Angus's henchmen just tried to kill us.
We have Angus and the theoretical backing of other Steelbeards, but fuck, it's gonna take them time to get to us too. Damn it.
Well, yeah, but that'll be okay
Yeah. Okay.
because because it's there's time and stuff, but also if it'll work out. It'll be fine.
And plus, we have one more brass hand. And Steve, you're not gonna you gotta say sorry and shake their hand, and then maybe they'll stop their evil ways and stop trying to kill you. And
yeah,
boom,
this guy's
new
a
friend.
villain
Yeah,
because he attacked us. Angus is not a
You
villain.
gotta give him a stiff upper lip and a firm handshake and solve it like men.
What? Can't. No. A lot of crazy shit's happened today, but like, nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Steve
apologize to
Cameron.
villains either.
Okay.
And he holds out his hand to Cameron and just slaps him in the face a little bit, like, nah.
Fuck you, kid.
I kick Cameron in the
Hey,
neck.
hey, no violence.
Hey, tough talk with my Hands tied there. Kid.
Hey, Cameron, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's just called winning, bro.
Got it.
You try to murder me on what I assume could be my birthday. It's not, but you don't.
You don't know that.
All right,
Yeah,
should we
you
get the
wanted
fuck
us
outta
to
here?
die on a fucking Tuesday? No.
Ugh. I would kill myself if I died on Tuesday. All right, should we go talk to Angus, or is there anything else we should hash out?
Are we bringing this guy with us?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I
Steve-
pick him up over my
Steve
shoulder.
does protest against talking to Angus with the orc head on a stick of the guys that we were trying not to be seen killing.
Well, we could put back on our outfits, huh?
Well, I mean,
Brass-
I don't think it
full-on
really
brass
matters
band
at this
outside?
point.
No, we had our pre-brass hand outfit that we.
Oh, okay.
Does it matter either
Wore
way?
an outfit change in the middle of her.
This
Tell
would be
me
our
what you're
third
doing.
outfit change.
I don't know if it matters.
Magic,
but
magic girl transition. I'm now a brass hand.
I just put glasses on.
I just wear Cameron like a feather boa.
That's a real big boa.
Perfect. All right, so we got a milk roadie. I want some like grog. What do you guys want?
Oh yeah, does he bring our milk? My milk?
He
The
said he'd be
last
waiting
thing-
for you out front.
Okay.
The last thing the bartender said to us was that he loves Faustino.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't say he
No,
loves.
he loves.
Faustino.
He doesn't love. No, they had
He
an
just said they had-
understanding.
Yeah, that understanding.
But I'm no longer drinking juice here.
Oh.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If you say that, then I'm not going to drink my delicious grog.
I still get my
Okay.
milk. Did I get that? So we're leaving and I get my milk, right?
I throw in the river my delicious grog.
I pry Cameron's throat open with my sword and dump the milk.
Oh,
Ew.
He
Don't
can drink
torture
all
him,
that
he
so
said.
much out.
He's gonna drink all that whale cum. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, yeah, good boy.
He was here. It's not calm.
Yeah.
This no torture. That's a faith worse than death. All that milk. Ugh.
Milk boarding.
Yeah.
gross.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna call him a growing boy and I'm gonna throw him back over my shoulder and like elbow him in the intestines.
Are you
while
taking
I
him
shoulder
outside
him.
with you?
Yeah.
Like toward,
No.
He's coming with
Everywhere.
us.
okay.
Sorry, our friend's drunk.
Yeah, actually, I don't think that's a bad look for the team because these guys are clearly criminals,
Mhm.
and so like if we've got one tied up, I don't mind being seen like that.
And he's
Okay.
also like so drunk off this milk. Like he's covered in
Oh
milk.
yeah,
and
he's
just
drunk.
Like,
And we have the
He's, like,
orc woman
crying.
with us.
Yeah. Is he crying, Pat? Is he
Yeah, I
crying
got
because
it.
of all the milk?
It's too spicy.
Is it coming out of his nose a
Yeah.
little bit?
Yeah, he's crying a bit.
Gross.
Why don't you go over to and as you walk up, I'll describe the scene what you see. But why don't you go on over to roll 20 for me?
Okay, so we're gonna roll 20.
More like whole 20.
Oh, we're just gonna walk.
Right.
This is it. We're walking right up to him. All right.
I mean, I can describe what you see. You don't have. I have you on the map. You don't have to. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I assume we want to do that unless we see something negative. Like if there's a rake, I'm not stepping on it.
As you walk toward, as you go as you step outside and approach the bridge, I can tell you what you see, and you can tell me.
All right, what do we see?
You see, so ahead of you is a small island with a building, a little boathouse, and some stretches of dock of the North Pier section of docks, and you see Angus standing on on ground, right where like the ground turns into wood for the docks, and what he's got standing is you see a glowing red ring of light around him. You see another glowing red ring of light in the water just off the docks in front of him.
Uh-huh.
Next to him, there's a stake in the ground that's about almost up to his shoulders. He's a dwarf, and the head of Niles stuck on it, and blood is like dripping down onto the ground.
That's normal.
Is this some cult shit? Is he worshiping the sea bitch?
He's got a sleeve kind of rolled up and a knife in one hand, and he
That's not good.
rolling. He kind of. Are you trying it all to be stealthy, or like, do you want him to see you or not?
I mean,
'Cause he's-
I think once we see this, my assumption, and we would like stand back. Maybe is that right, gang?
It's
Looks
weird.
normal to me.
Steve has made his priorities known here. If you
Yeah.
guys are gonna,
I think like I turned to Steve and like a lot of people do that. Like it's
we've already put in some amount of effort to
Yeah.
not be seen with him and the corpse of the guy that runs the town. So
Well, yeah, but that was before the dude that runs the town was killed. At this point, if we get seen, what are they going to think? Like we're with him? They're going to be like, "What are those guys? What's happening? I want to watch."
Mhm.
It's like when you
If we
see a
get-
fight at the club down the street.
if we get if we
Or
and
something.
God's champion are seen with this guy and not like stopping a serial killer in the streets, it might be like.
Well, that's what I was
bad
saying. We should have thrown on our outfits from the fight previous.
Yeah, but we don't know that we're not going to stop him. You don't know that.
He could be doing anything. It's not that big of a deal, whatever he's doing.
Yeah, we don't know what he's doing. He could just be like, "I'm summoning my boat."
Yeah.
I mean, my boat
I'll go with the
motorcycle.
group. I'm with the group, I guess.
I say we just walk up to him. We're like, hey.
Okay. He kind of sees the motion and he looks and he turns and he smiles.
Oh, thank God.
And it's not a mean smile. It's clearly like it's like all right. Good on yas. You know, I was hoping you'd be the ones making it out of there alive. Good for you. Good on you.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. And he's like, you see him at his mid-sentence, he just takes a knife, he cuts a bit on his forearm, a little bit, just to get some blood.
Turn to Steve.
And
That
he
can
kind
mean
of
anything.
like flexes his forearm, he starts dripping it onto the blood on the ground
That can
that's
mean
from
anything.
Niles. And starts like, he's
What
like,
is-
yeah,
what
no.
is
So
happening?
you know, I like you just fine. You helped me get where I am today. And like the runes around him start to glow. And he's like, yeah. And the big giant circle of runes that's like projected onto the water nearby is like glowing brighter. And he's like, yeah, you know, so here's the thing, like I hired him to do a job. I aligned with you out of respect for me. They, you know, didn't, but they told me after we met that they had a score to settle with Steven there. And I said, well, you know, not until I'm done with him, you know, that's not my business and you work for me. So we waited till our contract was fulfilled. And then they said they were going to take it. I was like, that's not my problem. Like, that's you know. But secretly, I was hoping you would come out that one.
Not even a
alive,
heads
'cause
up. I thought
you
we were
saved me some
buds.
money because I didn't send the final payment either.
Oh.
You saved me some money, so thank you.
Can we get some of that money?
No.
You're welcome.
I like turn my head to Cameron and be
Wait.
like, "Damn, you guys are bitch made."
We saved one of them, and one ran away. What do you think about that?
Don't give a shit now. Yeah.
What's going on in the water? Can
So
I
what's
percept that?
this?
Oh yeah, no, here comes me family. Yeah, they wanted me to prove myself, and I had to basically do I told you reinforcements is coming.
Oh hell yeah!
And it's going brighter and brighter, and I just needed to kind of prove I'd done what I was supposed to do. So we had like a summoning incantation and needed the blood of the Apple Downs and
Okay.
my blood to
Oh.
prove that I did it. And like this,
That's
and he's
normal.
kind of points in on perfect timing. There is this huge splash and like a big thing of water like splashes up from the water splash, and then seemingly out of nowhere there is suddenly a huge ship dock, like
Oh.
a floating fortress,
So
just kind
is
of
this
appears right on the dock.
Oh,
the
neat.
way
cool.
turns to the party and she's just like, "Is this how you guys call your parents?" Or
No, I just
And
like
you see-
sand the thing.
I just don't, to be honest with you.
And you see all along the kind of on the prow, you see a bunch of dwarves in armor, and they're wearing these helms that are like full face plates that look like a dwarf. It's like out of metal, out of steel, like a face with a big steel beard, literally, like a
Steel
face that
beard,
looks like a
hey.
big
They got beard armor.
Oh. Well, this is great
And it
news.
appears-
Your family's here. We were so nervous the Applebombs would
Yeah.
have beat you, and that would make me sad. But you're our friend and ally, and we're best friends. And
that
This is
ship
like-
wasn't there before. How did it get there?
This is
Yeah,
There's
Steve, how did
magic
it get
in
there,
it.
Steve?
yeah, Steve, how'd it get there?
You're really good at science, Steve. How do they do that? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
You know, I just feel like it's weird that he would have like summoned a boat to like not a dock and like, are they stuck between bridges now?
No, it can
So
get out.
funny.
It's like they're
Okay,
going. Yeah.
This is Oceanside. There's
Yes.
bridges going out
Wouldn't it
this
be
way
funny
and
if
that
they
way.
just that'd be so funny if someone got off this boat like, you summoned us into a fucking lagoon, you idiot.
This is like in Command and Conquer when I build my battle cruisers right in the
Yeah.
middle of a tiny lake. It's like, don't get close to this lake, you're gonna die. It's a waste of our money.
Extremely funny.
You know, but like I went to a show once and saw a dwarfy Copperfield like make a whole thing appear like out of thin air. Like I've seen this.
Uh-huh.
It's
Okay,
fine.
but how did he do it? Like, what's the science?
Like I said, I don't want to ruin the illusion, but that's all it is.
I'm a dragon. I don't care about illusions. I can
Uh-huh.
see through them. I make my eyes.
All
really
right, then
big when I
you
see them.
tell me how it works.
You're the man of science. You have to tell me.
I mean,
Yeah,
guys,
no.
it was magic. He did magic. Steve, you gotta. I'm gonna punch you right in the mouth. Say it's
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 fine.
magic. I'm
I
so
wanna
stressed out
say-
right now. I'm
You know what
literally
I want to
shaking.
say? I think this is a seriously dangerous situation, and you guys are talking about how the boat got here.
Dangerous for who?
Yeah, our friends are here.
Everyone.
Angus, do you want to introduce us to your fam? Your heroic allies.
And then some of these soldiers deboard the ship. They kind of come down, and it's like, yes, this is what. And then they actually kind of part, and you see step forward a dwarven woman with brown hair. It's like shaved. Her hair is like shaved all around the sides and back, but the hair on top is kind of rolled up in a top knot, like a bun. And she's in heavy armor, big pauldrons. She holds a war pick in one hand. It's like the spike, and she has a war hammer in her other hand that you'd think would be a two-handed weapon, and she's just holding it with one. And Angus is almost like shocked because he sees troops coming off, and he's like, Ainsley, the bloody fuck are you doing here?
Uh-oh.
She's like, oh, Nan wanted to make sure that you didn't fuck it up there, brother. So I'm in charge now. It's like, and he's like, fuck, this is my conquest. She's like, we'll see about that. You can have it when I'm done with it. And we've moved on to bigger and better things. And he just kind of takes like a huff. He just kind of stares at her. And he like lets out a huff.
That's
And he's kind of like, right, well.
awkward.
He looks past her. He's like, well, what are you looking at? Get the lead out. Tie off the ship. Get the rigging. Let's go. We got work
Did you
to
say
do.
your name is Ainsley?
You call that across?
Mm-hmm. Guys, we gotta
She
get into
looks-
this sister fast, man. We gotta get into this fast.
She looks, and she's like,
Hi.
friends of yours, brother. He's like, there's just some, I don't know what they is, just some folks that I helped use to like
Dragon.
get over on the
whisper
Apple
that.
Downs, right? They was in debt to the Apple Downs, and I used it to leverage them. And it's like,
Hello.
they any good? It's like, I guess, yeah, they beat the brass hands. So, good on them. That voice. And she's like,
You get some mineral water, baby.
She walks up.
I need tea.
Yeah. Yeah, she walks up, and she is just a unit
A fridge.
of a warrior. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, I'm a unit of a dragon, so I am.
Yeah. She's like, right, what's your name then?
I'm Tempest Tallahassee, on Contrell. I want to get a little kissy of the hand or gauntlet if she will allow me.
She does actually.
Mm-hmm.
So she
It's
just
so
yanked it back.
heavy. You try to pick up, and she's holding one of the weapons in it too. It's so heavy.
You see my
Like,
bones snap in half. Ow. Ow.
Tempest like making those little groans and moans, like doing it. It's so funny. About he picks up a glass of water. He's like,
Welcome to Bridgesport. We're like the unofficial like mascots of the town, and your brother is that what I heard? Oh, he was a real gem to us. Here's the gang.
hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hey.
Did I hear him like saying that he didn't know us and like that he was just like kind of dissing us there?
No, he's just like, you're just nobody's kind of just.
We're like he hired us. We're not like
All right,
Rude.
Yeah.
we got God's
Yourself.
champion here. She's a local celebrity.
Oh, which god?
All of them.
capital G.
Yeah,
Capital G.
God's
There's
S
like lots,
apostrophe.
but there's
like-
like lots of gods.
No, like the
S
idea of
apostrophe.
God,
Multiple God's champions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Christian God.
the Christian
Oh.
God, Yahweh.
All right, great. And he looks at Cameron and Frank is like, "Nez with you too."
Cameron's on my shoulder. She doesn't look at me.
Okay.
I'm holding.
Nah.
I'm holding.
I feel like it's not like too dangerous to say Cameron just tried to kill us, so we're gonna go talk to him privately.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we just brought our friend here to corroborate the story in case your brother was gonna like double cross us. It's very important to us that people believe our truths.
Oh. Okay.
So
But yeah.
you are gonna make sure the Apple dummies aren't gonna attack the town and things of that nature, because that.
Oh, I'm sure they will, but we'll be ready for them.
And we know for a fact they're on their way. They told us or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful.
We found that
You
out.
see her,
That
she
was
turns
us.
and she like lets out a whistle, and more. So there's like you kind of see two kinds of these enforcers coming off. There's some that are heavily clad in armor with like flails. You know, it's like the Morning Stars on a chain. You know, type thing, and shields and heavy armor. And then there's some that are much more lightly clad with longbows and leather armor. And those, a lot of them have. You see them leading off these giant boars that have like steel grafted onto their tusks and like some armor plating they're wearing.
Uh-huh.
No.
Wow, you guys brought a whole group of folks, a real party, if you will.
Oh yeah. Yes, we need to. They've been too fast and loose with this town, and in my opinion, it's time for the real. We're gonna really squeeze some money out of this place.
What do you
So
mean by
what do
that?
you do?
What do you mean
What
by
do you
that?
do?
We're for a while we were in the murdering Wayama business.
We did fry up a bunch of those guys.
Yeah, we've killed a lot of ravagers, and we're heroes, but we're also
Oh.
ne'er do wells. We're also rascals. You know.
Willing to get your hands dirty for a little coin, are you?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Wonderful. So here's the thing. After we secure, but we need to start going around and kind of letting everyone know who's the new masters of the town and kind of set expectations, right, of all the shopkeepers and the whatnot of what their tribute's going to be going forward. Mhm.
Right.
So, right, where can we find you? Were you looking for work?
Over there.
Yeah, we checked the bulletin board.
Yeah, just put it on the bulletin board.
Yeah, we're kind of a bulletin board crew.
Yeah, it's bounty for hire kind of thing. Like it's on the board, and then we go kill them and bring them back, and then we get paid.
Pretty efficient, pretty strong. Only light haggling, mostly for the love of the game, not really for the gold.
It's a pretty solid system, you know.
Yeah, why rock the damn boat is what we say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got any jobs now?
I don't remember.
I think there
one.
was like another monster or something. But
Yeah, there was like
I
some
got that.
snails we have to go get.
Oh yes, snails.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. Yes.
So
That
you
was
just
not
make
very
sure,
good.
once you do that, you come find me and drop off your 10% tribute. Yeah?
No, what's that?
Oh,
What do you mean by
What?
that?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Just 10% of all dollars spent and earned in Bridgesport is now the property of the Steelbeards.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
all right.
It
All right,
will. Don't worry. It will. There's always a period of adjustment to a new. Yeah. It's fine.
That's right. Hey, you want to see something really cool?
I do.
Okay, wait. And I move everyone out of the way,
Okay,
and I'm
okay,
gonna
watch
like
this shit.
shift Cameron up, like up in the up a bit, and then I'm like, "There's a tiger dragon bomb, and I'm gonna tiger bomb him like the pro wrestling move, like right on the ground.
Okay.
He's gonna, like spurt movement a little bit.
Let me double check something.
Does she like wrestling? Oh,
Does she think it's cool?
No,
think
I'm
it's cool?
double checking how many hit points Cameron had.
I do it non-lethally. I cup his neck.
Yeah,
Okay, if
Hank
we do
doesn't
that
work
lethally,
stiff.
he goes unconscious then.
Yeah, I do it non-lethal. I'm just trying to cup his neck and stuff so he doesn't get like
So-
injured. But I'm just like, yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, since we like helped pretty consistently, aka we killed that guy actually. And I'm pointing to the head. Could we not get a bud discount of, let's say, not 10%, my friend?
Hold on, she turns around. She goes, Angus, they killed him. He's like, yeah, but like I delegated, I hired them. There was me lackeys, minions, right? It's being a leader.
I'll take that.
And she's
That's
like,
what he said,
"Oh."
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think we played a pretty big part in Angus like not being dead right now. The other guy that we killed had a lot of magic and stuff.
Yeah.
He had what, Steve?
Yeah, what did he have?
Scrolls.
We all hold up our microphones to Steve. We all hold up our microphones to Steve. She holds up her microphone to Steve. What was say
Minor
it again?
illusion, fireworks everywhere.
I'm just trying to speak in words that you guys understand. He obviously had a bomb, and you guys call that magic. All right. So he had magic, and like there's a big explosion. And, like,
It
shit
was magical,
shit was going.
regardless.
It was magical for sure.
What about what I just did? Was that magic? Steve, did you see that? Was that magic? What I just did?
I think that was gravity. That one's well explained.
That was magic. Thank you, Ek. You did great. Anyways, what's the discount situation?
The discount.
I mean, we're allies, my friend. I mean, I don't understand. We shouldn't be. We're allies. You know, we're contractors, so to speak.
It's like a PR thing, you know? Like if you're gonna be here, like we have a mountain of goodwill in the town. Like you know,
okay.
Yeah, and if you need any specific merch you guys want to sell, we're happy to be the sole supplier of merch. A lot of branding opportunities, of course.
Oh yeah, what if you do that? What if our 10%
goes-
just comes out of merch sales for your
Noah's
brand?
Apadown had a lot of goodwill in this town too. She looks back. Didn't seem to do much for him. So here's the thing.
yeah,
if you
'cause
don't
of
want to
us.
be, if you don't want to pay us, you can work for us. So that's great. We'll let
Okay.
you know. Where can we find you?
the message board, and then Steve just is like,
Bye. Yeah, again, bulletin board. We're kind of a bulletin board based economy for us four right here. And then, like on the back of one of our shirts, it's just like Gulper merch sold to you only at
So I'll just
the
Oh,
Emerald
no.
so I'll just
Estate. Come right here,
right,
baby.
so when she goes, so when I need you, I'll just write a sign saying God's champions find me, Ainsley, and I'll nail it to the board.
honestly, that'll be very effective.
Yeah.
Great. You can go.
We don't want you to. We don't want to trouble you, right? What you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't. No trouble.
Can
All
I?
right.
What's this girl? What's her Pat? I don't know if she's giving off rants and vibes. I don't know if you meant to do that, but
You did,
yikes.
yeah? Did she think it? Pat, did you think it? This will help Tim. Did she think it was cool when I did the
a
tiger
great
dragon
point.
bomb on camera? Did she think that was cool? Did she clap?
Roll insight.
Me or Tim? Me?
you.
Shit. What's my insight? Oh God. Oh God. Oh, 21. 18 plus 3.
Yeah, she thought it was amusing, mildly amusing.
We'll take it. That's a W.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna leave? Are you gonna leave Cameron's unconscious body? You gonna take it with you? Frankie,
Cameron's
she's
back
just
on my
like,
shoulder. I picked
she's
it
like,
back up.
so
and put it
she's
back
like,
on my
so we
shoulder.
good? Frankie, she's like, so we good? I'm gonna go back.
Yeah,
bar.
I guess
You're
that didn't turn out to be a thing. Thank you
Cool.
so much. Here,
All
take a
right.
piece of gold.
See you around.
Take one gold.
Oh, okay. Hey, thanks there.
And I'm not giving you a silver. Yeah, this is different. This is a tip.
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah.
feels like 10,000% of what we were paid for fucking today. So like,
That's true.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah, do you want to give us money?
Angus, where's our money?
Yeah, do you want to give us money? Angus! Angus!
Yeah, where do we submit
What?
invoices?
So we got attacked a lot, and I'm in a lot of pain and stress. And we bought some pretty cool merch on our way out. Where do we? Yeah, invoices. How much gold are you gonna give us, friend?
In my mind, I just paid you 35,000 gold because that's you no longer owe. You know that's what you owe to Apple Downs, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
All the Apple Downs aren't dead.
That's okay.
I guess we'll see.
Okay. All right.
Do you want this guy or
Yeah. What should we do with this guy?
I asked either
I
Angus or
honestly
Ainsley.
don't give a shit. Just as long as well, I do. I think she's like, it's like, as long as he doesn't leave alive, you can do it. It's yours to do if you want with.
I don't like that.
I mean,
What? Ains is like
from downstairs.
he's a
She has,
he's
like,
a villain. I hate this guy.
the spike
Wait.
of like the war pick. Do you know what a war pick is? It's
Yes.
like imagine like a hammer, a big long spike on it. She's like,
Wait,
oh, I could just like.
Cameron?
She's like, oh, I could just like end it now.
Yeah,
Cameron?
yeah. Do you want him?
Cameron?
Yeah. Yeah, Steve, it's
Yeah.
kind of your call.
He's lying unconscious on the ground between you and Ainsley right now.
No,
Oh,
he's on my
wait,
shoulder. I picked him back up.
Oh, you picked it back up?
listen.
Okay. But he's unconscious.
The man's has a lot conspiring against him today. He lost a fight where he almost died. He tried to kill himself.
Mm.
Now you want to don't give him what he wants. This guy
All right, so
sucks so bad.
All right, let's take
let
him to the
go talk to
authorities
him.
then, or lock him in our basement.
Could lock him in the basement.
I'll be honest,
Do
basement.
you want him in your
All right, let's go
basement? I
basement.
point to the ship.
No, we want our basement. It sounds like, right?
I just need
No,
to. We need to question him about why
Alright.
he tried to kill us. 'Cause
All
we
right.
thought we were friends.
Great meeting you. This is honestly a beautiful evening. Other than a few very specific brass hand related whoopsies. Angus really would appreciate a heads up. By the way, kind of pissed. I'm kidding. Ainsley, is that her name?
Yes, love.
Oh, great meeting you. We're gonna be best of buds. I just know it. But we're
I'm
gonna
sure.
go. No gold. Okay, yeah. Okay.
She's just smiling. She turns back, starts barking orders. The groups are kind of. It's like they're setting up. They're kind of tying off the ship, almost like in a kind of making it more stable and just. It's almost like they're not taking it apart, but doing stuff to it to make it very permanently fixed. Like this is going to be the base of operations.
Mhm.
This ship.
Well, yeah, they summoned their ship in a lagoon. What else are they gonna do with it?
God, that'd be so funny. She'd be so mad at Angus for the rest of their time. You put
How was I supposed to know? I was summoning over there. Guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not gonna lie, I got a bad feeling about this. What about you?
I'm gonna be
Is that just
real.
me?
I think 10% off of whatever we make is not the worst deal because it's only what we make on this island.
Yeah, I guess we could move. We could run
Well,
away.
we don't have to move. I just
Oh.
mean like, if we do a little, hey, we're gonna go get those snails, wink, and then we just go do fuck around somewhere else, and then we,
Yeah, I guess.
come back with like, here's our 100 gold we made for snail money. Here goes your 10.
That's true. I guess I'm just afraid of some of our friends we've met along the way. I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, what's this is probably extorting them all too, so
That's true. That's true. That's
Right.
true.
it might be saving them money in the long run. Who knows?
That's true. That's true. You know what? You're right. You've assuaged what I almost hesitantly would describe as guilt.
Yeah, apparently everyone on this island is a criminal except me. So
That's true.
Yeah, I think what we were
And Nimue.
paying in taxes was like 80%. So
Okay. All right. Yeah. No good. No good.
drastic
That's a close
improvement.
one. That was a close one.
and yeah, well, how do we know that 10% isn't going to go to the schools and stuff?
That in roads and bridges in the port.
Yeah.
Okay. Good point. Good point. You're right. Let's go. Wow, I feel great.
That's,
we're gone.
Their mastermind plan is to dramatically improve the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm
it's
saying.
gonna
If
happen.
they're, listen,
Civil engineering.
if you've made the stereotype fantasy dwarf, they're probably going to be like, bitch, we can like build. Like, what's up? Let's build shit on here, baby.
Say it.
We're good at
Yeah,
crafting
that's-
and making.
the attitude might be poor, but like lowering taxes, improving infrastructure. This is a solid plan.
Mhm.
Yeah, watch everybody be like, man, these fucking new people, blah blah blah, and then they step outside. They're like, wait, this is nice. Wait,
Nice.
Money in, money out. They're
Wait a
bringing new
minute.
customers with what they're
yeah,
they're strong armed soldiers and thugs.
yeah.
and
All of a
things like
sudden,
that.
revenue increases. Like the
Mhm.
economy increases, so then they get more on
Yes.
their 10%, but everyone else is getting more for even with the 10% going to them.
This
It's
is
like win-win. The
perfect.
whole island. We have probably solved every problem that would have been on this island.
I agree.
I think we're doing great.
I agree. Nice job. Go us.
Good job, Pat. I'm glad
Yay.
you have such cool people instilled that are going to help do good with their taxes.
So, what do you want Jesse to do? Go to bed?
Well,
Gone.
throw
It's
Cameron
like
in the
midnight
basement,
at this point.
and we need to deal with Cameron in the basement. And yeah,
Yeah, I put Cameron in the basement.
Describe. Are you just kind of drop him down there, tied up? Do you walk around? Like, what? Do you just leave him
I'll
down
put him
there?
in one of the barrels. What's in one of the barrels?
should we see if he needs to go potty?
That
or
seems
something?
so in a barrel.
Yeah,
That
upside down.
feels. What the fuck, Josh?
What?
What?
These are literal war crimes.
Patrick, this man attacked us
Yeah.
for no reason
No reason.
other than just to do
It
it.
doesn't.
And
Pat,
we didn't declare war.
and I already told you that once you become a villain, you're not a person
It
anymore.
can't be.
So you can't do war crimes against something that's not a person. Yeah, and you can't and you can't commit war crimes against something that isn't a person anymore. And once you commit villainy, you are not a person.
I don't think God's champion would do a war crime, Pat. So
Yeah,
God's
Pat.
champion would never.
So
Yeah.
ergo,
So now what, Pat?
let me quote my friend Nixon: "If the president does it, it's not illegal."
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all are really walking a line.
Now I
We
don't
are not.
necessarily think we should put the guy in a barrel upside down.
Yeah, I just offered that as a thing. But Pat, I don't think you can walk a line when someone attacks you and oppresses you and you fight back. That's not
Yeah,
that's not the same.
Pat. Imagine if I kicked your damn door down,
Yeah.
beat your ass, and then try to beat your kids up. You'd throw me in a barrel so fast.
Yeah. Or Pat, think about it this way. What if a bunch of cops break into my house to kill me because I am darker than khaki, and then I beat them all up and hang them by their feet from the roof
Yeah.
as a warning to other cops?
Yeah,
am
then
I
I
the
know
bad
more
guy
cops
for
will
protecting
stop.
myself? Am I
And
the bad guy for
and
protecting
Pat,
myself, Cap?
that stops future violence, right?
Yeah, am I the bad guy, Pat? I want you to tell me, Patrick, am I a black man at fault for defending myself when
Say it.
I'm getting racially
Tell
attacked,
him.
Pat?
Say it.
Tell him, Josh.
What's up?
Get his ass.
Pat, what's your opinion on this?
So what's up, Pat?
It's literally the same thing.
It's the same thing. We wanted to talk to this man. He decided to try to beat us up and kill Steve.
Uh-huh.
And even though Steven is a racist, I said you shan't be doing that today.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, this man committed acts of villainy, and he is no longer a person. He is forfeit personhood by committing an act of villainy.
That
How about we meet in the middle and we put an upside down barrel over him?
I said as a barrel, I didn't mean like we were actually going to do it. I'm just throwing out wild things, as my character would
Should
say.
we let him go
We could literally
pee-pee
just lay him
outside?
down in the.
Should he go pee-pee and poo-poo outside, or we just how's that work? I don't know. I've never done this.
Steve
I could walk
went
him.
to bed immediately as soon as we got back, and so all of this basement torture is on you guys.
No, it's your guy.
Yeah. No. Okay, Pat. Here's what we'll do. Because listen, Pat, I'm going to take him outside, and I'm going to let him piss.
he's
He's still tied
unconscious
up.
still.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I'll just put. Do we have a drain in the basement? Is there like a drain?
Ooh, there's got to be a drain.
There, yeah.
Is
There's
there a drink?
I guess we could put a bucket. You know.
No. I'm
Roll
gonna
for
put. I'm gonna
drain.
put his.
What
I'm gonna.
kind of infrastructure do you think this town has?
I'm just
I
asking
think
if
it's
there's a
mostly
drain in the basement.
drain-based.
I'm gonna like angle him so that his pee-pee is aimed at the drain. So if he does piss, it goes straight down the drain,
okay.
which
Is
is
he just laying
humane.
on the
That is
ground?
humane.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
just
then
need to be
he's
very
gonna put- he's
specific.
gonna
Is he
wake
laying
up.
on the ground? Is he laying
Yeah.
on the ground? Are his hands bound?
Yes, he's aggressively tied up. He's not to
Okay.
be released, and
So
he's
he's gonna wake up lying on someone's basement floor, pants down.
no. I didn't say his pants are down. His crotch is just over the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say
he
like,
doesn't
how does
sleep
it?
in a piss
I was
puddle.
like, we're gonna take the pee-pee out to help.
I mean, I could. Will that be more humane, Pat?
I don't
if
think
I
so.
help him get
I
his pee-pee
think in
out?
this context, it's worse.
No, I feel like that's worse.
It's way
I feel
worse,
like
even
Okay.
though you're trying
it's
to be a
little
neighbor about it.
demeaning.
Yeah,
I
It
feel
is demeaning. Yeah, and how about we throw down a baked potato for when he wakes up?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a baked
As
potato
the
next to
only
his face.
person in this party who does not own a penis, I feel like that's demeaning.
Yeah, we do
Listen-
that check because sometimes we'll just be like talking about our penises together and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
pull that pee-pee out.
Yeah, so it's
No,
that's
so yeah,
not
I'm gonna
a big
aim him
deal.
over the drain. So if he does go pee-pee in the night, I'm gonna go down the drain. And he won't be laying in a puddle of his
and he
own
won't be
pee-pee,
embarrassed.
and he won't be embarrassed. We're gonna put the potato next to his face,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably
So
gonna be
he knows it's a snack.
he's probably gonna do that really cute thing where he can smell it and then dreams about the potato and then starts to like
Yeah,
on it.
he's gonna like float up in the air and chomp, 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 chomp.
getting.
I
Everybody's
I
upstairs
am-
making a snack.
Yeah,
I am
we're
a
being
shell
very
of
humane about
myself.
this. We're being so
not
humane
here.
about
Pat,
this.
this is like
Patrick.
the most humane we could have done it, right?
Yeah, because here's the thing, Pat. If we be like, oh, we're gonna untie him and put him in a little blankie and be really kind and gentle with him, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna stab Tempest in the night.
Yes.
And then we're gonna be like, Patrick, why are we kind to people?
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, what do you mean? You did blah blah blah. And then we were nice.
So-
So no.
Do you just put him down there and leave? Do you look
Potato.
around at all
Wait,
downstairs? or
Wait.
Fully
Steve and
gagged.
Nimue are upstairs.
Yes. He's gagged, he's bound, he is like fully tied. He cannot.
I think
Mhm.
due to Tempest's paranoia, he'll like drag over a chest or something in front of the door, so it doesn't open the right way. Even if it opens like in, like fuck. Well,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
I
harder.
like this. I like this a lot.
And
Yes.
then
So
I'm gonna go to
we're
bed
securing him down there.
and make sure everyone's as close to me as possible, so that no one stabs me in the middle of the night. And I might put like some of Nimue's books around the room, like stacked up, so
Mhm.
so people
Someone
like,
comes in, they'll
they have
knock
to
the
take
books over.
Take a tumble. Is what I'm saying. It's
Okay.
just a normal thing I do. I think it looks cool. Good night.
Nimue let you have the books that seller from the bookstore here sold her because she doesn't like them that much.
Okay.
I still have a spell slot left before we go to bed. Oh wait, can I not cast Supreme Awareness? Why is it not letting me cast it with my third level slot? I want to do that.
You have a what slot?
I have one more third level slot before we go to bed. I want to do
Of what? A slot of what?
This is Brett talking. Nuts.
I want to tell you, Steve is casting Supreme Awareness, paying attention, really, really good. Okay, all right,
Okay,
that's the spell.
but nobody is like keeping an eye on Cameron in the basement, right?
No, he's in the basement. He's fine. He has a
But the
potato and a
basement
drain.
is like locked as hell.
Is there like
Yeah,
another
he is-
way into the basement from?
Right, yeah. Like, is there?
No, this
'cause, I
building's
mean,
not up to code.
Mm-mm.
There's
That's what I'm
no-
saying. Like,
I mean,
we would. The
if
goal
you
would be
want
to
to
keep
do
him
this,
trapped down
yeah,
there.
tell me. Do you do a sweep down there? You tell me. I'm going off of what you tell me.
What do you mean do
When
a
we
sweep?
drop him off downstairs. in
Yes,
the
the
basement
intention
with
of us dropping him
no
down there so he can't
exit.
escape, so he cannot escape and attack us. So yes,
Yeah.
we would have.
You see no.
absolutely done that.
That's fine. You see no other way in or out. Just shelves and things like I described earlier with weird tchotchkes and items. Some are in like glass cases. A lot of it, most of it's dust covered. Some are in boxes.
All right, and no one's invisible.
No invisibility
Thank
people
Christ.
down there.
This
All
guy's gonna
right.
get eaten by a
Hey,
damn ghost.
And he's
It worked
extremely
once.
tied up in a way that there's so many knots and granny knots and Boy Scout knots. There's so many knots.
Mm-hmm.
I melt
And
a
he-
little
and we-
candle.
Like his hands behind his back, or
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
and I melt a
Yeah.
candle in the wax.
Pat.
It gets in there for some reason. I don't
Mhm.
fucking know.
Classic basement kidnapping protocol.
Mhm.
Gagged, hands behind back, feet tied to the chair. All right, like he's not moving.
okay, feet are tied to the chair.
Yeah.
Even though
Okay.
he's feet tied to the chair, but he's also face down, pee over drain.
Yeah, we knocked the chair over.
Yeah. So no chair. So chair upright. His feet are tied to chair, and then So chair is like chairing, and then his feet are going through the legs.
Are
of
his
the chair.
hands tied to the chair also?
Yes, but like in a weird way.
So the chair's on. So it's like he's sitting in a chair like I am, hands tied on his back, but he's like Tied to
No.
the chair.
You got
no.
it wrong. He
Okay.
is face down flat. He's a perfect straight line, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the chair is tied, like the chair is sitting atop his knees.
Okay.
So like his
Okay.
legs are going through the legs of the chair, and we've tied each leg to both sets of the chair legs. And then at the top of the chair, so like the part that's up here on the chair, there's a thing there that's tied going down to his hands that are tied behind his back. And he's like, so his hands are tied behind his back, and then his arms are tied to his chest and shoulder, like, you know what I mean, like around his shoulders, like through the chest that way.
That's tough.
And then that's also connected to his ankles.
How specific do we need to be here?
Yeah, because I can
good
print you a
enough.
diagram.
Right now?
That's
what are you
good
doing
enough.
right now? All right.
I'll print you a diagram so you understand how, like, if this man gets up, everyone's gonna hear it.
I didn't want to say. I was curious. Yes, is it theoretically possible for him to get up and hobble
No.
around?
Absolutely not,
Yeah. Okay.
because the counterweight of the chair would prevent him from shifting upright.
Okay. Okay.
All right, bye. Sleep tight.
Do you want a description of some of the stuff on the when you peruse?
Downstairs, yeah. We tried to
Yeah.
do that earlier. You wouldn't let us, so yeah, we'll do it now.
Oh well, no. I just said okay.
I think we were like,
I mean, yeah,
we don't have
there's
time
just
for
the-
this. This is too
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. I mean, but while you're doing that and you're exploring, I'll just say because it makes sense. You're making sure there's no way out of here, this and
Yeah.
that. There's a small perfume bottle with the etching of an open mouth and a tongue hanging out. There's a shark tooth necklace. There's what looks like a jar of mud. There
Oh,
is
okay.
a key
Okay.
that
Is
has
this
a
damn spaceman?
there's a key that has like the fatter part where you hold it has this very like mischievous smile etched into it.
I
like
hate these
arched eye-
things.
like smile.
Why do they all
There
have
is
faces?
a jar. There's a jar that has a bee, but the bee has like horns
Ugh,
on it
I hate.
on the jar.
Can I just like put
There
all of this
is
stuff in
a
a
s-
basket and bring it upstairs?
there is
'Cause it
a-
seems evil.
There's a humanoid. Well, I need to know if you touch some of this stuff. There's a humanoid skull. There's a skull
Oh.
of some humanoid creature. And there's an hourglass with etchings on an hourglass with sand and etchings of it looks almost like a theater mask instead of two masks though, where it's like one mask but one half is smiling and the other half is frowning.
All of these are
Yeah, some of them-
definitely cursed.
Uh-huh. This is Cabin of the
Steve
Woods to me.
absolutely.
I see know if anyone
puts on
touches anything.
Steve puts on the shark necklace immediately. That's totally Steve's vibe.
Yeah, that's sick.
All right, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Pat. I gotta roll my dice.
Dude, the shark necklace for Tempest would probably be so fucking sexy.
Oh yeah,
That's an 11.
that's a great
Just
roll.
thinking about it, like on your pecs a little bit.
It's so sharp the tooth. You get a little, it nicks you a little bit. Make me a con save.
Oh,
Pat. Shark. Okay, so I rolled my chaos dice and I got a 12 and then failed the magic roll. So some dark magic happens.
oh no.
Oh, the wild magic surge.
Uh-huh.
But you also did you fail the con save?
I got a 12.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. Hold on. A lot just happened here. Hold on. A
So
second.
your
Pat's
wild
gonna throw
magic
up. Oh my
is
God.
like every time you roll, not just cast.
Ooh.
So the way we
Oh.
because
Uh-huh.
ability or savings. Wait, maybe I did I do it wrong? Am I not supposed to do it on savings? There's like 3 different things I can roll.
I think you can
for.
do it on saving throws. I think it's attack rolls, skill checks, or
Attack,
saving throws. I
ability
think.
or saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I basically do it almost every time I roll.
I need you to roll me a d20, please.
Fuck. All right, let's go. 7.
That's a great roll.
These are such good rolls, Brett.
Great roll.
7 eels appear and just all around you on the ground,
Oh no.
flopping around on the ground. They look like they would try to bite you if they could, but they're
Not the eel.
fully aquatic and they are quickly dying of asphyxiation.
Yeah, we can eat them.
But there's 7 eels just kind of writhing on the ground in front of you.
Yeah,
Oh.
we could give them to
Oh yeah, he's gonna eat that. He's
Topher.
gonna enjoy that.
Topher.
Well,
Also, you feel this weird, Steve, you feel this weird sensation come over you. And you just feel like your sense of smell almost gets like really better, like doubles, triples in strength almost. And you just feel this like, you love water. You really love the water.
Oh my
You love
god,
the
is Steve a
water. You
fucking
love the
were-shark?
ocean.
Oh my god, is he a were-dolphin?
And I bet it fucking
Tell me.
stinks down here,
Pat,
man.
don't fucking tell me. Pat,
I
don't tell
bet
me.
it
Pat, don't tell me.
stinks down here, man. That must suck.
Pat, do not tell me. I'm Pat. Ooh, don't
We're
tell
all
me.
gonna be stabbing
Steve is
ourselves
gonna be a
with that bitch.
were-shark.
Wait, is there a list of all the items? Because Nimue
Yep.
is.
Yeah, I can tell you that I can read them off again. The
Yeah.
sort of notable items. Small perfume bottle with the etching of an open mouth and a tongue hanging out. Shark
Okay.
tooth necklace, currently being worn by Steve. Something that looks like nothing more than a jar of mud. A key with like a sinister, it's smiling face etched into it. A jar that has a bee image on it, but the bee has horns. A skull. And an hourglass with an etching, like on the wood sort of frame of it, of a face. It looks like like I said, a theater mask that's it's smiling on one half of the mouth and frowning on the other.
Which side is up on the hourglass?
It's
Like, which
both.
side
So
is-
both are like the mask is on both ends,
Yeah.
and the mask on both ends is both smiling and frowning.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Does it smell down here?
It smells.
It's so
guys,
dank and musty.
It smells so bad of eels right now.
Well, that's because those eels are here. Put them down the drain.
Yeah,
Dude,
they
it
were.
smells so bad, and Nimue's gonna pick up the perfume and spray it into the air. Just like 2 spritz.
At
Steve
Steve.
dies.
No, just in the general air vicinity where the eels are.
I like
Steve's
it.
gonna barf.
Yeah, Steve's gonna buy. He's allergic to perfume now. Does anything fucked up happen when she sprayed perfume, Pat?
With this weird perfume bottle.
Oh, you grab the bottle and
Yep.
spray it?
Yeah, it
Yep,
stinks down here,
I
Pat.
do 2
Okay.
spritzes right over the eels.
It stinks like the
Okay.
doo-doo.
Do you put it on what? Sorry.
It's just in the air around the eels,
Yeah,
sort of
just like
generally. Yeah.
So it's on Steve too? Because Steve was in the middle. They were all around Steve.
It's just in the air. I don't know.
Yeah, it's. Do you need it to target
She's
a
not.
person?
She's
Pat?
not
Is
trying
that
to
what
get
you-
it on.
No,
a
I just need to
person.
know
She's not
if
trying to
any
get
of
it
this,
on
like
anyone.
any of the scent gets on anybody.
It'll probably land on an eel, technically.
And depending on the draft Nimue, maybe too. You know.
If the
Maybe.
yeah, it depends on if the particles are heavy or not. How heavy is the particulate, Pat?
Yeah, what's the airflow?
I mean,
like
it's perfume,
Are
so
they-
it's
are
not
they
very.
heavy
It's not very.
molecules?
It's not like it. Yeah, it's not gonna fill a whole multi. 10
Yes,
by 10.
it would probably sprinkle a little bit on one of the eels.
It's like perfume or cologne. Like,
What's it smell
you
like?
sprinkle it on one of the eels, and even though they're like asphyxiating slowly because they need water to breathe, the ones around it immediately, it's like they're trying to wiggling over to the one that got. And there's one right next to it that immediately starts like trying to like roll and wiggle. And despite the fact it's probably choking on air, it still seems all it cares about is it starts biting the one that got sprayed and chewing on
Oh.
it.
Oh.
Oh, it makes them gay.
Oh,
And all the other ones are trying to get over to him as well. And like as it's choking to death and asphyxiating, it's all it cares about. And another one gets over there and they're trying to eat, just bite, eat the one that got sprayed. And they slowly kind of just start. And then a minute later, they all just kind of die, fall still from, lack of water.
Wow, that perfume made him a homosexual.
keep that away from me, my man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's
Hey, what's
what
this do?
was Steve hungry for unagi there?
I think all of us are. I want to eat these.
No, they'll make you gay.
I don't know if we can eat these.
Also, how many
They
eel
kinda
pits are there? We
came out
got
of
an eel
nowhere.
pit. One
You
eel
have a-
pit in the boat.
You'll pit on the boat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does
I
the-
haven't
so-
noted that.
Wait,
Topha's been
yeah.
maintaining.
Yeah.
Topha's been
yeah.
maintaining it.
When the eels die, do they like poof back to the eel dimension, or are they
That's a
dead
great question.
physically? Like,
Is Cameron gonna wake up to a pile of dead eels?
Hey, we got you potato and dead eel.
just give him the gay. I want to give him the gay eel.
I do write that they disappear when they die.
That's
Okay.
fine. That's okay. They just all like, poof, and I'm like, damn it! I scream.
All right. Well, that was weird. That was bizarre. Steve's gonna go to bed.
Yeah, this shit's
You guys
weird.
have fun.
I don't want to touch any more of it, but we should take a look at it later. Maybe
Should we take the key though, so in case there's something down here?
I agree with you. Good idea.
Yeah.
The last thing I touched did that. So
All
I
right,
don't
fine. I'll
need-
grab the key. It's not that big. I own this place, so it's probably like something like that. Is there just one key, Pat, or
Yeah, that key with the
the damn face?
Yeah.
I grabbed the damn key. I'm not afraid
Okay.
of any damn keys in my damn house.
okay.
And I go, and I put it in my
Alright.
Just
pocket.
lifting
You
the
holding
key
on to
is
it?
like.
Oh, okay.
You feel
Shit my pants.
nothing right now. Are y'all still down in the
Okay.
basement, or are you?
Yeah.
On his way upstairs,
Yeah, then,
Steve
like-
solves the puzzle cube.
Move any like fucking I don't know broom handles that he could use, or anything obvious that he could kill himself with. Things like that. Obviously, we're not going
Yeah.
crazy, but
Do you leave all the other stuff there?
I wanted to put it in a basket, but I'm afraid of touching it.
Mm-hmm. As you, well, tell me, are you going back upstairs now?
Fuck it. I'll put it in a basket and bring it upstairs.
The key?
Key,
Everything.
bee jar, mud jar, time.
Hourglass.
The
Hourglass.
hourglass. I have a question. How careful are you with it? Are you keeping
very
it so
careful.
Okay, so it stays, all it stands in the bottom right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I would
like
pick it
you-
up from like the top and then put it down. Be
And
very
keep
careful.
it like upright? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So as you're going upstairs,
Oh wait. Before I go up the stairs, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
Cameron a kiss on the side of the forehead as we go upstairs.
Aw.
okay.
See, we can be friends too.
Tempest, you feel as you're going up the stairs and you look up and you see the door to the cellar, you feel this overwhelming urge that you have to be the one to go and open that door.
All right. Yeah. I push my way.
And
up.
you can either lean into it and do it, or you can make a wisdom save to resist the urge. But you feel like I need to open that door. I need to be
Yeah.
the one to open that door. I have to open that door.
That's normal for that's day one shit. Yeah. Duh. I'll like kind of weirdly push my way around you guys.
Yeah.
Even though you were in the front.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
What the fuck, bro?
It's my house, my rules. And then I'll go up the door.
Yeah. So you're in like the break room, the kitchenette where you've had breakfast most mornings
Mhm.
downstairs. And there's a back door that leads off to the back field. There's a door that leads to the main room. They're both closed, Tempest. And unless you want to resist, make a wisdom save to resist. You absolutely have to open both doors right now. They have to be open. You have to go open the door.
Letting all the damn air out. This one feels weird, so yeah, I'll do a wisdom save.
Make one for each door.
Did that key item give Tempest OCD?
The first one. Where's my damn character damn sheet? Wisdom saving throw,
Oh,
you
no.
said?
I did
We got a
make
7 for the first roll and a 15 for the second.
Okay. You have to go open both doors right now. The
Right.
back door's locked.
Huh?
The back door's locked, but you have to open this door.
I unlock
You're
it.
holding a key in your hand.
I unlock it.
The key you're holding works on the back door.
Why would I need a
And it
key?
opens.
Aren't I in the
It's-
inside? Why would it not be the? Shouldn't the lock
No,
be
no, no.
where I am?
Fair enough. It's fine. You open both doors.
Boom, boom. Okay, good. Get some draft in here, I guess. I don't
Mhm.
fucking know.
Okay.
You all right, bro?
I have to open. I don't think so.
I think it's just stress. I think the
it's
stress
probably
is getting to him.
stress. This was a fucking day. I hated it. We need to hide this
Wait.
basket so Bernie doesn't try to sell it, and then we have a fucking gremlin situation.
Steve
Okay.
turns around and shuts the basement
Yeah.
door and locks it.
Tempest, do you see this?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah, we're all best
you
friends
have
here.
you have to open that door right now. You have to open
Guys,
it.
I have to open the door. What's happening to me? You might have to tie me up.
You're still holding the key, right? You're still-
Uh-huh. 18. Yeah, I guess at
You
this
have
point.
to open that door. You have to open that door
18?
right now. Yeah. Oh wait, Wait, I was looking at the wrong screen. Sorry. No, 18. You just barely.
All right, then
they'll just say-
That would have been so good, but Tim was like, I'm gonna fucking kill this key.
I grab like a mostly empty smoothie cup and throw the key in there and put it in a basket. Like all this shit's fucking cursed.
as soon as the key is like off your person, like not in your pocket or in your hand, you don't like feel any urge to.
I
open the
turn
door.
to Steve like, close the fucking doors. What do you live in a barn? And then close the back door and front door. Messy boy. Anyways, if I don't go to sleep right now, I'm going to die. I have no spell slots, and it was such a stressful day. I now
Hold
feel
on.
that
You took everything.
and put it in a basket. Cover the basket so and then
I'm
wrote it
sorry.
up, Birdie, don't
I'm
fucking
sorry.
touch this.
All this whole time, you didn't maybe think about it because you were too. Because you were too focused
It was
on
in the key zone.
The doors.
Yeah, you were too focused on the key zone, and like the jar of mud went in, and that perfume bottle went in, and like the presumably maybe honey jar because they got the bee with the horns on it, and the hourglass. The skull, you grab the skull, it doesn't go in the basket. It stayed in your hand the whole time. The skull is still in your hand.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
If you touch,
Good
if you
night,
touched it, it's still in your hand.
Good night, guys. Love you. I'm going to bed now. Huh?
Oh.
Is it
I'll
sticky?
just put this guy
Wait.
down.
No, it doesn't feel sticky. It feels really Nope, you can't.
I can't
it's-
put it in my
it's
other
the
hand?
Nope.
Oh, Tempest, what you really like that skull?
Yeah, what's it like in my
And-
brain? Am I afraid of it or do I love
In
it?
your brain, no, you're not afraid of it, but also
I just kind of love this guy.
you feel like you just know the truth.
I
and
know
you-
the truth.
Anyone who speaks to you, you know exactly if you just like, I know no one can, I know you just have this feeling of like,
I could already do that.
I can read anyone, but also
Come,
you
Delulu
feel
is
like you feel like
Delulu.
just you feel like you're the demigod of honesty right now, where
Yeah.
no one can lie to you.
That was
You
yesterday.
can't lie
What
to
about today?
anyone.
I feel like Tempest is delusional enough to be able to break some of these curses. Is my opinion. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that one just sounds like regular Tempest though.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
not that bad. Cool. I guess I'll go to bed cradling my new best friend, the Skull of Truth.
Okay.
This feels weird. That's a weird one.
Do you need another slumber
That's
party?
literally the fucking name of it. And
No shit.
Skull of Truth.
Yeah, well,
Oh my god, Tim's reading your sheet, Pat. You lock it down. Do you need another slumber party, Tempest? Or you
yeah. Everyone, you see me like cradling the skull, and then like,
Where do
anyway,
we
can I
put
stack
the
some
box,
books up?
though?
I figure back
where are we
room,
putting that?
cover it with a blanket, and then write, Birdie, don't fucking touch this. Love you.
Cursed.
Cursed. Dead birds
Cursed
do not
items.
eat.
Dead bird, dude. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but the key is in a container.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's in a smooth this is like 7-Eleven cup
Yeah.
Gosh,
that we didn't empty.
Can I all right? Can I tie a rope around it so we can carry the key around without carrying the key around?
Mm.
In
You
a
can
safe
try.
space.
Pat's
In a
gonna make us
safe
try to find
space?
out later. Yeah, so we're gonna have to find out later. Pat's not gonna.
All right, we're gonna
give us
figure
the
it
answer.
out.
Yeah.
We
All
could do
right.
science on it.
All right. Fuck it. Let's go to bed.
Okay.
But oh fuck, we gotta not leave the key out on the counter though.
It's in a
It's
jar.
not. It's in a
It's in a
yeah. It's
jar.
in a
It's in
7-Eleven
the section
cup
with the
in
note, right?
It's in
Don't
a-
touch it.
It's in
jar
a
the
cup,
thing? Okay.
in a
Yeah.
basket with a blanket over it with a note that is both stern and affectionate.
Yeah, with in the hole on the log on the frog in the bottom of the sea.
Yep.
All right. All right. Bedtime.
Bedtime.
Okay.
I cuddle my little best friend, the skull.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll be the big spoon.
Yay.
Okay.
Can we hit the button, Pat?
Yeah, hit a long rest. You gotta go to
Nice.
sleep. Tempest, in the night as you sleep,
Mm.
it feels like this knowledge kind of absorbs into your body. It's almost like I don't know, it's some other natural, otherworldly, you feel this. Yeah, the item now you possess is the skull of truth.
Okay.
It will never ever come off your hand unless someone willingly takes it from you.
Okay.
Like you give it, you have to be willing to give it and they have to be willing to take it. You cannot be lied to, but you cannot lie.
I can't lie.
Oh.
You can't lie.
What if I don't know I'm lying? Because I
It
lie to
is-
myself every day, every morning.
It is unbreakable,
Yeah,
which
cut my
means it
damn
also
hand
could
off.
be but you could also use it as a bludgeoning melee weapon because it is unbreakable.
Shatter my arms.
The single.
Hey, is the literal text of that he has to hand it, like it can't? Is it like Sovereign Skull? Is it glued to him?
It is like fixed to his hand, like in his palm, and the only way he could get rid of it is if both he had to be wanting to give it to the person and the person has to want to take it.
Okay. I have many thoughts.
So is Tempest just forever permanently holding a skull now?
Unless someone else wants to take it from
It's
him.
pretty-
Take a shit. Take
It's
a
pretty
shift
boss.
with it.
It's pretty boss the way I look with it. Hey guys, I'm gonna climb a damn ladder.
I mean, you're
Well, like,
taking
how
that
did you pick it
being
up,
a
though?
bard thing a little far, Tempest.
I probably picked it up from like the top.
Hamlet.
think-
Yeah.
Like this? That's a
All
little
right,
slippy.
that was funny,
Okay.
Pat. That was good. To lie or not to lie?
Okay.
Good morning, y'all. Oh, wait. Oh, it's still okay.
You smell some eggs frying in the morning.
Does Tempest have good dreams tonight? Does he squirm a lot?
How does Steve feel?
Steve, what time do you wake up? What do you think you'd wake up, Steve?
fucking early. Steve's a
Yeah, Steve usually
morning
wakes up
guy.
early.
Okay. When you first wake up, you feel kind of normal. So give me a time of day.
Steve gets up at 6:30.
Okay. You feel okay. You still feel this like attraction to the ocean, like you like the ocean, but yeah. What do you do for the first hour of the day?
I mean, isn't Steve's the only one up right now?
I think Ek gets up early too, right?
Ek usually does get up early, but it's going to depend on Tempest right now.
Mhm.
I sleep in. I sleep in until I have to.
He usually sleeps in, and I'm technically the big spoon, so Tempest is kind of like on me a little bit.
Mhm.
All right. Steve doesn't go alone, but as soon as someone else is up, we got to check and see if Cameron's okay or whatever.
I mean, Steve, you could just come in the room.
The basement door is still locked.
Just come in the room.
What time, Ek, what time do you wake up? Unless Steve wakes you up.
Did Tempest have any bad dreams, or did he sleep very soundly and still?
He slept really soundly.
If Tempest slept really soundly and still, then I would probably wake up because I heard Steve moving around, and my first thought is that we're gonna get kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
So I awake in dragon mode, and then I realize that I have a gentle, snuggly Tempest on me, and then I will relax and then hop out the bed with my swag on.
Does Ek wake up Nimue so that Nimue can take over being Big Spoon?
Does well, okay. Does Nimue want to do that?
She can. She's fine with it.
if because we've been hanging out together for a really long time, if I know that Nimue's into doing this type of thing, then I would absolutely like shift on Nimue, and we would swap places, like manifest Shadow Clone on me, and then as I leave, you swap places.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Tempest doesn't even know it happened. Tempest is like, and like doesn't even realize it took place.
Slimy.
Nimue sleeps in a onesie, so you're fine.
Yeah, that way you don't get poisoned in the night.
Yeah, in the middle of the night.
Okay. And so then I in pantaloons in my little boxers bust out the room and look at Steve.
Ek, you notice Steve's complexion might be a little the middle bluish gray compared to his normal healthy complexion. A little bluish gray.
Low oxygen.
I'm gonna walk over and like put my arm up to your arm and be like, "Are you getting a tan?" How
Steve,
close to my
the
platinum?
only thing you
is it?
notice is you can smell the blood in X veins and it smells great.
Oh.
It is dragon blood, so it's highly
Does
valuable.
smell good. Mm.
That is fully not a normal Steve thought, Pat.
But you
Can
had
I-
it.
I mean, what can I think about how fucked up that is that I had that thought and like maybe
And that our arms are
Yeah.
almost the same color.
piece
It's like
together
yeah.
that something is fucking up right now.
Yeah.
He wants to become the gulper so bad that like
He's becoming the gulper.
delusional.
Yeah, a manifest gulper.
Whenever
Um,
Nimue comes downstairs, she tells Steve that he looks very gray today.
Let's go. So it's
that's weird because I also feel like blood smells good, like
Sometimes it does.
in an edible way or something. So like,
for the first hour from 6:30 to 7:30. What are you doing?
Nimue is sleeping.
Yeah, Steve wants to check on Cameron, so we'll go and check on Cameron.
Okay. Okay.
I do have
Yeah.
my sword, but I am in my boxers. But I do have my sword.
Cam.
You gonna do you say that? Or are you trying? Because he looks like he's asleep.
Cam.
His eyes open and he groans like, oh.
Did he eat any of the potato or eel?
He points the gag in his mouth and
You
looks.
could eat through a gag. It's
Oh
potato. It's
yeah,
soft.
no. Okay,
Just
well,
you just mash it around your gag.
just checking you were here.
I'm just scamper over it. I'm gonna like sit on his back.
Groan in
I'm not that
pain.
heavy.
Yeah,
Am I
let's
that heavy?
inspect the camera and see if
Dude's
he's
got
made
like
any progress.
1 HP. I guess
I'm
actually
gonna-
he's got a little bit more because long rested.
He did
so,
long rest or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze some potato into his mouth.
Okay. You take the gag out and give him some.
No,
or-
I just mush it around.
He starts
the gag.
choking.
How does he
So
choke?
he starts choking. He starts
How's he
choking.
I'll booty bounce him on his
Okay.
back so he coughs out the potato.
Or he spits out the potato.
All right, all right.
What? Are you a toddler? What
Well-
is this?
Kid, I can't eat with a gag in my mouth. What's wrong with you?
You have a tongue.
Yeah, I was being like restrained, dude.
I look at
Hey.
Steve. Like, am I
What the
am I
fuck,
crazy?
guys?
What do you mean? What the fuck?
You did try to kill
What?
us. Don't say what the fuck.
Why am I? Yeah,
What?
but
God.
so
damn
just kill me
question
and get it
to ask.
over with, there, kid.
Nah, because I don't. Everyone dies a lot around here, but like, I'm not a fan of it. I just like.
Yeah, this was Steve's idea.
Why did you try to kill us, bro?
Because fuck you, Steve. Your fucking travesty display at the tournament almost busted our whole organization.
Bro, like,
It's a
He's
no
getting-
magic tournament. You did magic. We got audited. They almost discovered the brass
I mean-
hands within the IMAA,
Damn.
kid. Our
Okay,
whole
who's-
thing almost got wrecked because of you.
Okay, but it didn't. It sounds like so.
I hear you, but
We
like,
had to spend a lot of money, grease some palms.
consider this. Martial arts ninjas probably come from the martial arts organization. It's not a fucking like long line to draw. It's right
We don't gotta.
there.
That's why we're working out here, there, kid. We're not doing it number stud.
I just feel like that was
Wait,
a
also,
real
did he
dick
didn't
move.
he leave? Did he like exile himself?
Yeah, I left. You said you
Doesn't
you,
mean I don't want to get a little payback. It would cause us a
You
lot of
said-
problems.
You
Was it worth
said
it?
that I couldn't do martial arts anymore in the club, and it, like, no, listen, bro. Like, you said that I couldn't do the belt system. Like, I want to train people, and now I can't give them cool color belts.
Damn, that sucks.
Like I've been following the rules. It felt like very punitive, but you know what? I left. I got my pamphlets here. We have it's not belts. We have actually a hat based progression system. Haven't gotten to use it yet, but we're getting there. I got a guy up there that hangs out, and we're he'll get the hat. Like, why? Fuck you.
Just fuck you.
I did the punishment. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird that you came all the way out
You
here
got
to
off
almost
scot free
die.
in my.
All right.
No.
Well,
You had to leave home. That's not.
They're gonna
Fine.
come for you, Steve. I saw Ren got away. You're dead. You just don't know it.
It seems like a really weird choice
I hate
to
this
do
guy.
all of this for somebody who left.
Yeah, bro. Like, listen, I get that you're upset, but like, also, you guys got your asses handed to you. Like, we were outnumbered, and you guys got fucking rolled over. So, like, I'm
I don't know
not
about that.
that concerned.
He says that, and I just like look down, like I'm sitting like cross-legged on his back, like looking down.
Let's
at
go
him,
one
like,
on one there, kid. Let me get up. Give me some. Yeah, untie me. Let's see how it go.
Oh yeah, be a man, Steve. Let's like fight me, man, to man. Now fuck off. And Steve,
Yeah, you
non-lethally punches him really hard in the face.
okay?
And then we're just
His nose starts to bleed a little. It smells so good, Steve. It's 7:30 now,
You
and
gotta get a big lick.
also
How
the
does
air
the-
feels kind of.
Is he
you know,
unconscious? after
Steve
that?
looks like a little bigger, like in the chest, like
Is
shoulder
Steve-
area.
Patrick, I
Like-
have a question. Is the light coming through? Because I'm imagining a basement that has those little windows up at the top.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
Like the golden
Yeah.
beams of light coming to Steve.
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
sparkly a little bit? Is it like?
Not sparkly, but again, it's like almost like a bluish gray. You know, it's weird. It's like a weird.
Do not
almost
turn
like
me
a
into
little-
a street
little-
shark.
a little. He's almost got like you never noticed it before.
Radical
a
dude.
weird like thing on his back, poking against, starting to poke against his.
So he has a boner.
Funnily enough, in the shores, high tide happens twice a day: 8:30 in the morning and 8:30 at night, and it's 7:30 in the morning right now.
Are you a
All right.
dragon? Are you becoming a dragon?
What? No, wait, hold on. What? And then I look. Can I see my own fucking
your shirt
weird
off.
back skin?
It's not kind of long enough for you to see it yet.
Take your shirt
Kinda-
off.
It's just this.
I mean, I can feel it though.
Take your shirt off.
Yeah, you can. Okay.
God,
Yeah,
how's you so
Steve's upper
hairy?
body is like no. All of a sudden, Steve might have normally been hairy. Steve is not hairy right now. His torso, and it's smooth, and it's like this gray, and there is a little like dorsal fin starting to protrude from his back.
Oh, no, you're gonna be a street shark, brother.
I think you're turning into a dragon.
Are you still wearing the necklace?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, I think you're a
All right.
dragon, and I go over and I like grab your fin and like, does that hurt? Do you feel that?
You don't like that.
All
You don't
right,
like that.
I fully get what's going on here, and like Steve, like just like takes the necklace and throws it away, like really hoping that it stops.
You just like throw it over against the wall. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you still kind of feel the same. Dang, Cameron's blood smells good. Mm.
All right, Cam.
Cameron,
we're
look
gonna
at this. Is
go
Cameron a
upstairs.
conscious or is
You
he
have about an
knocked out
hour
again?
until high tide.
Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs.
Can you
Clearly,
breathe?
I'm turning into a shark.
Can you breathe? Take a deep breath. Can you breathe? Does it burn?
Anyways, that's me. Oh shit.
I gotta go turn into a shark upstairs. We'll see later.
Turn a shark real quick. Should we put it? Do we have to put water in the bathtub? Like, what do we gotta do?
Okay, Steve retrieves the shark necklace, though. I'm not leaving that down here with him. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Dead shark
upstairs
down
and
here
like
come back. Fuck.
I don't know. I really want to eat someone's blood right now. Like, can you guys tie me up so I don't like as I feel like we just did a whole like mad scientist thing and they were like, I don't know what's going on. Am I being sharkified? Like,
Mhm.
stop me.
I would argue that you might get too like,
Stop me.
if your body composition shifts with the ropes, it'll either break the ropes or you'll become too narrow and slip out of them. So that probably
How
won't work.
many more barrels do we have? Put me in a barrel.
might
Did
blow
I
out
just
the
hear you hear from the doorway? Did I just hear Master Steve say blood smells good? Owen's like there with like a bag of groceries.
Yeah.
I was gonna say breakfast.
Is
You
Owen-
okay? Do you still have your shirt off?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm turning into a shark.
You're turning into a dragon.
Oh,
I'm not really a fan of what's going on right now, but it's clearly what's going on.
Do you have raw meat in there? I run over to the bag and I'm gonna look in his groceries.
Yeah,
Is there
I
raw
just
meat
need
in there?
to-
Pat,
I don't know.
Pat, is there raw meat in the grocery bag? Is there? Is there? Pat?
no, he's got some fruits and some eggs,
Fuck.
fresh eggs, and
I
Hey,
scamper to the
Matt.
kitchen. Is there raw meat in the fridge? Maybe.
you tell me if you bought raw meat. There'd be in the ice box. Yeah.
I mean, sure. Why not? There'd probably be
on
like
the
a slab
counter.
of like
Yeah,
bacon.
we cook.
Yeah, or like maybe
Yeah.
some chicken
Trichinosis,
pieces,
bro.
or like a whole fish in there.
Don't give me brain
Yeah.
worms.
I drag out a whole fish and I run over and I like go to try. I'm like, try to hand it to Steve.
How big is Steve?
How? Yeah.
He
How
keeps
hard
getting a
is
little
Steve?
bigger. He keeps getting bigger. And then, are you guys just gonna kind of
Am
watch
I-
until?
No,
Am I
I'm trying to give.
anamorphing?
I'm trying to give him a
You're,
fish to see if he'll eat it.
yes, you can literally now. You're in the final hour before high tide, and you are literally watching Steve before your very eyes turn into some kind of like humanoid shark hybrid. Were shark.
humanoid
Let's call
shark,
it
though.
a were.
Not
Yeah.
What
Can you breathe?
kind of shark, though?
Yeah. What? Yeah. What flavor of shark?
Ooh.
You be very careful because I know all about sharks. I studied them twice. Once in middle school, once in high school.
Great white, just kind of grayish blue, great, big giant. His
Like-
his like neck, his traps and shoulder kind of expand to like basically like enclose around because he has no to like suck up his neck until his face, and then his head and face grow and big, and his big
God, you look like
He's
Michael
like the
Phelps.
Arlong pirates.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
literally
Do
doing
I-
a street shark.
Yeah.
Do I
you look like Michael
retain?
Phelps.
Do I retain feet?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, but here's what's happening, Steve. A couple things, especially you are gonna have to make some checks to
I asked
control
to
your
be
urges.
restrained.
He asked
Is
me
no
to
one-
If you
restrain,
want to
but
do
also,
that, if you want to do that, you can. But you're gonna have to make some checks. If you're not, do you try and tie Steve up or no? Because I think someone said no.
well, the problem is that I don't know how big he's gonna get, and so that poses a problem because if I
Mhm.
tie it not big enough, he'll just rip out of it.
He
And I
basically-
didn't know if he would.
he's
torpedo
gonna.
mode.
He grows outward. He gets maybe another like inch or two of height, and maybe another like couple inches of width on like the shoulders
Can
Okay.
and
he
the
still
arms.
fit through the doors?
Yeah, he can. It's tight, but he can be
Is he like
kind of sideways.
when you say like is he like
but-
is he like Pat size or is he like bigger than Pat?
maybe a little bulkier than me. I don't know,
Okay.
a little thicker.
He's gonna be
Who's
huge.
down
Do you have
here?
enough rope?
Who's down here?
Me and Owen.
And yeah,
What time is it?
Eight.
if 8:30 is high tide, which is basically peak transformation.
So early.
Yes. Yeah, so,
and
all right. I will.
Steve,
I'm gonna,
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw to not immediately try to eat Ek or Owen.
All right. Am I restrained though? They got me.
You
Or
tell
am I
me
doing
if they don't.
We're trying to do that. Yes.
All right. I feel like I asked for it. Steve's not an idiot. He's hungry for bloods. He's like, please tie me up. I don't know what's gonna
Yes.
happen.
We're
here.
trying to tie you up. I'm also trying to throw you a fish.
I'll roll
so
it.
you'll
I'm
eat on
rolling
the
it.
fish while we're
right.
doing it.
Are you tied up though?
I would say yeah. LB, you ask Ek, am I tied up?
Yeah. Yes. You asked to be tied
Okay.
up. I want to tie you up, but I also have put a fish in your mouth.
All right.
A whole fish is in your mouth, and you're tied up.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 6.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, you want to eat Ek really bad and Owen really bad, but you're tied up. So, but you're gonna try. But here, let me tell you, and I'll send you a note. Let me send you this stuff, in our Discord here. But basically, and I'll just say it so everyone can hear it. In this form, which will last. I see on the screen. Yes, that is.
Yes.
Your strength increases to 20.
Let's go.
Okay. You can breathe water.
I can do that.
You have a
Can you breathe
swim
air?
speed of yes, and air. You have a swim speed of 50.
Okay.
You have a bite attack that's +9 to hit and deals 3d10 plus 6 piercing damage.
Christ.
But you have to make an intelligence save, which the DC might lower over time if you stay with this for a long time. This curse can get used to it. But for right now, you want to eat Ek, you want to eat Owen, you are restrained. I need you
have
to
a fish
make
in your
me
mouth.
a strength saving throw, and your strength save modifier is +8
You're just like Jasper from Twilight.
Plus
right now.
You're Jasper
8?
Twilight, and you have a fish in your mouth.
Because it's +5 is your strength with a 20. It's +5, and your proficiency is 3.
Mm.
So
All right.
so you need So and the DC to break these ropes is a 20.
And you have a fish in
Alright.
your mouth.
+8.
Alright.
And you have a fish in your mouth.
All right. Well, I feel like with a +8, See, here we go. You're giving me a reason not to use my Tides of Chaos.
There you go.
Ties.
And-
Single dice roll.
Yeah,
Let
and you have a fish in your mouth.
go. What's the DC, bro?
20.
20.
Go.
I got 20.
Okay.
Nice job.
Where Shark Steve snaps free of the ropes he's got beady black eyes like a doll's eyes. And we'll find out what happens next time.
And he has a fish in his mouth, Pat. Say he has a fish in his
Okay.
mouth.
He has a fish in his mouth.
Oh my god. I was like, Pat is due to ignore me until this thing ends on the screen.
Well, I mean, if you roll a 20, that means he succeeded, right? Right? So
Yeah, he succeeded out of the rope.
He succeeded to break free. He wanted to fail.
Yeah,
Oh.
but he does have a fish in his mouth. So he has a fish in his mouth. He's gonna have to eat that before he can eat me or Owen.
However,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
we'll
this
find out.
new.
We'll
I
find
like
out.
this new Steve. He's my friend.
yeah.
He might bite, but
Steve is going to try to eat Owen and Eck when we come back.
Tempest and Nimue are unaware.
just
Yeah.
Just snuggle.
You guys are out
It's
cold.
triple spoon, Tempest spooning the skull, Nimue spooning Tempest.
Yeah. And we're causing a birdie is probably like
Go for
what?
Grace is somewhere in the mix too.
Yep.
Yes.
It's like those memes, like the so and so plot, blah, 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 da plot.
Go
Like,
for Grace could curl up in the skull.
It's very much
"Oh."
that one crazy Nicki Minaj song is happening downstairs, and then the I'm spinning like a ballerina.
Yeah.
That's happening upstairs.
I'm spinning.
Well,
Yeah.
Be sure to write down any thoughts, any emotions, because we will not be here next week.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
In 2 weeks.
true. Pat's going to
Um,
Disney.
I'm not, but
You're
I'm
not
out of
going to
town.
Disney?
No.
You okay?
Where else are you
For
going?
once in your life.
You okay?
Yeah, are you all right? Pat, you have to tell us if you're not all right. Are you all right?
I'm all right. Yeah.
So that is the 16th of whatever this
May.
month is.
We're already in
May.
May.
November?
And then the
Already
next
in,
time,
like
July?
mid-May.
you said we're good on the 23rd, right?
I am. Yeah.
Because my dad.
Yeah, that's after my
comes in the
birthday.
next day.
So
Oh.
Good.
I might be driving to Canada, but we'll figure it out.
figure it out. Just do it from the car.
You do it from the
I
car.
mean, I could play Steve in this because you're
Hey, I'm
kinda-
a fucking shark over here. Give
I'm
me
a
the
shark over
TVs.
here.
I'm in the tire.
That's a core Pat
I
move
feel like-
to suddenly turn me into a way OP character and then attack the team.
I love what Jennifer called them. Like, I'm just reading things. You're like, these are, I feel like I tried to make them comedically. Like, these are all obviously very cursed.
No.
They're super cursed.
They're
Well,
not.
but this curse might rule.
Rush is like, I'm like, oh, and that was the one too. I was like, please let someone put this on. I'm like, and you just
This curse
nailed
kind of
both
whips, but also I want you to imagine if Eck had done it, and then I was a little tiny shark dragon.
I, as a player, wanted so badly to pick up that hourglass and also the bee jar, but
Yeah.
Nimue.
I've been reading a lot of like fantasy books where the character makes poor decisions, and it's like that sucks for you. But if you get
It's
through it, you're
like-
really strong. So that's kind of like what Steve is going through.
That's what Steve is going
If
through.
he can go
I think-
through it, it's going to be good, and he'll be.
Yeah, I think it's perfect
master.
for Steve because if Tempest got it, what kind of shark would that be? He would be like so lame. He would look exactly like Michael Phelps, and then two, we'd be like stop and like push him over, and he'd be like.
Whoa!
I mean,
I fall on my back.
And then
like
if
a turtle.
I had it, I'd be too adorable. Me or Nimue? Could you imagine a strawberry frog shark?
Just strawberry frog
Nimue
shark.
shark.
Just like with the big, like
yeah,
those
because there
big
are sharks
glowy
that
frog
kind of have
eyes.
the same facial structure as her, so it's like.
Yeah, and then we'd be
Nimue
like,
shark?
"Aw, yeah, you can
That's
bite
just
me."
a
Nimue, go
piranha.
ahead.
That'd be so cute, though.
Mhm.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like me or Nimue as a shark would be like, "This isn't scary. You
We
guys
like
are
this.
look at you, this is so cute."
Yeah, I mean, I
As a
feel like
picking me up and, like,
character, though,
Holding me around.
like Nimue, I think so. Nimue exclusively reads fiction
Mm.
and fantasy
Mhm.
and thinks that they are nonfiction.
Okay.
So there's lots of like curses and stuff in like
Oh.
fantasy and
Mhm.
fiction. So she's like, I don't know.
This is
I've
good.
read about this.
The original good part about fables and such. I like that.
Oh my god, me and this only just confirms more so that me and Brett have swapped places because I was the monk in the last game and I became a werebear.
You did it
yeah.
voluntarily, though.
And now that's true. But now I'm the ranger and you're the monk, and now
Oh my
you're the werebear.
God,
Were
you
shark.
guys are the same.
We're like the same, but
You know
like
what?
flip flop.
This is
And
gonna
I
solve a
eat
lot of
people.
Steve problems, though, because Steve was actually not built to be a fighter. And now he is.
Yay!
Yeah, now you can-
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So in 2 weeks, we'll find out what that means.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We can help you
Anything-
train. As you train
I like
Owen,
how-
we will train you.
I like how this episode started with we're only in this like I tried to really build a campaign that is heavily weighted toward your choices and decisions of what happens, and we have yet another choice that has brought us to this moment.
Yeah.
Who put the necklace there? Thanks.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
did.
that's right. Pat, since we have killed no less than 700 guys and also did a really fun social encounter with Ainsley and Cameron and unlocked Steve as a wereshark, do you think if I give Tim a kiss, you'll let us level up?
Do you want Steve to level up before this fight?
Yeah,
I was like,
'cause we'll level up.
let's resolve the current moment because we're kind of flash framing in the middle of a moment, and then maybe then
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Listen, if Steve leveled up and became a wereshark at the same time, I think it'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I think it'd be funny.
Steve just like, quick, throw me in the basement with Cameron.
That's
No,
fair.
eat him.
That's fair.
What
Only
if
way out is
Nimue-
through.
What if Cameron comes to only respect Nimue and then joins the crew?
Mhm.
And then it's just like, you're the only bitch I respect in this house. Like, hates all of us, but was just like,
Are we
no.
gonna Stockholm syndrome Cameron into joining us?
No, not stock. No, it's just like Nimue is nice or whatever. And
Radical
fun and
self-care.
interesting. Yeah, and like Nimue is interesting, and Cameron is like, okay, I like this frog, but the rest of you, fuck you. But I'll
She
do
would
anything
put
for
up
God's
with his
champion.
bullshit. It's like, okay, and then start talking about something else and like reads him stories and he starts crying. It's like I'm like that turtle in that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like his personality is unchanged. He still wants to beat the shit out of Steve at every moment. But like, it's like, you're lucky I respect Nimue because fuck him.
Yeah.
Like,
And Tempest doesn't quite get it. He's like, he probably likes me too. And then he says the same shit. He's like, why? I didn't do it.
yeah. That's my dream. That's my dream. I do love the one extremely hard ass character that hates literally everybody except the least likely one. And they're like,
Mhm.
you're the only bitch I respect in this house.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
Only you.
110%.
I'll die for you 100 times. But the rest of you, nah.
Well, Pat,
I'm
enjoy
happy.
Disney. We'll
Yeah, enjoy Disney.
we'll have the week off. Maybe I'll stream something. Who's to say? But until next time, bye.
Bye.